hope you slept well, ready for a great, exciting morning. Regardless of the fact that most of us are locked down in our homes, but we still can get busy. We still can get active. But most importantly, what I would like to ask is, how have you started your morning? If you're listening to me this morning, have you read the Bible? Have you committed the entire day into the hands of God? Have you sought the face of God? It's important to always start your morning with God. Hearing, which you can only find in the Bible, in your Quran. So have you had your quiet time? Have you read your Bible? Have you heard the voice of God? If you ain't, seek the face of God now. Find out His purpose for you this morning, and ensure you live according to His tenets. My praise, my mom, you know, happy 98.9 FM. Baby, I'm called you. I'm so the year. But also, a debate any sort of any see when this one up. I be all showing young couple acquire and pay now. When you say banana and then won't pay in free fee because you are adhering to the strict instructions of His Excellency the President. Say, you know, you're more than the internet. COVID-19 was in someone take Bebrina and then Quajuma. But so Tiffany, dear, when you're so Tiffia, now for the did now, done after you begin waiting. There's an opportunity for you. But more than I say, walk be now, Coca Cram, walk on and take a crap. It's a bicycle being out there, no riding a crap. So, I no power. Say push ups being out and why. Only a bush of them, this is an opportunity for you to bond. It's not maybe a mother whole now more stomach exercise, now more push-ups kakra. It brings you together, now more exercise, drink a lot of water. But always start your day right. So what I never shall see here, let us watch your young couple check. What's your young couple no more sem? What can I buy, what can I go and I bet you share and I see more than the move Pierre Aquabontain, goes for soldier for essential staff, doctor for nurses in now. Yes, MOP, for Obiansha Musu. Yes, see, social distancing 1 meter, 2 meters. You're observing. The patch of Unama now hand sanitizer Eshun some Unama now over now do honey. Mumiana Yamwa now Kuna Yako Etia Aye COVID-19 coronavirus. Yentime ND Esu Enkuni and I pay median simulation and more about Ebajimediation. Jimedia Koso if I draw the cop me fear the beer 5:30 near Shasi at 9 near my Muso. It's Argentina one Jim Brenner only in Shimbu and Chibianam the quick devotional message, bro. Maybe an ACP retired Tando at the A Rose City Bisnina Ebrain. Oh, yeah. Near Shasi at 5:50 people penny the headlines of the newspapers in the bro. And some of the book cut and church I pay a TV seminar, get Nina bro. Yabomodia website happyghana.com. CTFM for a website, Yakako check it. And your stories are AD a train tree a warm website and a pay. Here we are. On mine, a muti saying Yakogana for Nina, 16 regions Nina, you heard the Ecoso Elhonum. Ye beside one say a day and the Ecoso Elhonum. Yakako be saying, tell my lockdown across I be a Ghana for no more this one now. And Kohanam said lockdown. I be a Ghana for almost this one now. Kuma say other places are your register cases in I didn't across one. The DNA air quack here market. The DNA air quack here trot run. The DNA air quack here in places. Normally, can be very busy. The business Saturday across one by 7 in Yashan competition. No, I say. That's right. You didn't come out for my Ghana. Woman penny, I am Sisamuka crap. I want a memory. A woman you saw my juma. A woman see a shifty of me a movie of your ministry before from. One more first and now come your ministers. She said in Yankopadam, a mobile abboy room. And he didn't come about COVID-19. Issues are sober and Enya, oh, you must. Issues are sober and Enya, oh, fear. Commercial drivers. Transport sector. Yet many actual another pay because I didn't air cost now I be a social distance and how and the echo. Then you do come out another pay eligibility and the other one Jim Bernani and income. And that year chassis in technology months. You didn't come out from Jimmy, Eshun by 18 years be a full line not to one so after Robert Jimmy and so one so the no some abetuja awujimedi iso 8:15 trending issues 8:30 pepe no near shas technology months no e dey ho sensem ebro Jimedi across the live on Facebook the handle Happy 989 FM Twitter Instagram the same handle Happy 989 FM the pacho betimi ageme no hwe Jimedi on Facebook and pay na o hwa na me sure say bomodia so by watch party and so be share link no e wo ma adofo nso hu no mo so ba be hwe bie ebi mo no me can so the WhatsApp message be fa your WhatsApp line 02022220679 their brain the phobia edina would have a so chia fa ho never brain ye beje me ni a chia the phone e dia ma but some media no pemba see e shege media no asise na ye de ayesa anwum we say e hya ase efi ohima mercy ho anwum we say e na be say de hya ase no pay every office for every year. Oh, she don't tell what I'm fire FM. Show proudly produced by Emmanuel Akroman, Isaac Okupo again, Bridget Mensa, Joel Sanko, Nian Kram, Ebenezer Rennie, Pastor Thomas, Woman Eboma Chido Medijimedi Ebro, Ohima Messi, Wasi Aseda, Enka Eja, Obanishin Sonkonko. I'm not a pen of metis, I knew we say. Some near KB Ebonium. Metianium na in some walk cows and you know. No, my listeners must hear this. Was it a one Minan Casemio? Yarido Minan Casemio. What you know, Hiano and Nimguasiano, Minan Casemio. That's when you could away in free show. And can you kindly pan commencement come? And you say, Bia, what's in any binamio? Home bro. Odo. And now they are dumb, they are femme, they are chummy. And Tiana said, I out there. Then you know, make I was say. And Yini Pena and Yanni say, no master on the park. They have life. But all the OTA say, and you automatic. Wouldn't professor Cushion would be. Wouldn't professor Brabon and Oyebi. And some non cigarette and map and in only so Oyebi. But I don't be tea. What does OTA say? Come and wanna pay. Young country when young couple says that you're there and tune to me out there. Unkwana ye yes I will. So there is none like you, Jehovah Nisi, or Hima Mercy. And And you may be a more crab about happy morning show. So I will happy 98.9 FM. And be ACP retired Victor Tando at the Rose City Tidbits in your brand of pay eligibility. Me more crab. Coming home. You will see your hook a crab. Yende and young couple for enquire what your family. 9 Happy FM. Samedi kwa humanosi yene ACP retired Victor Tando Edin Komo na audio Rose Safety Tidbits na Abraham El Happy Morning Show. Eshun. ACP, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
The battery be aboko there.
Yamnadum Patrui.
Na ebusha fo nyina nso e.
Yamnadum obia ho.
Ye de rade ase. Patro anope nkomodie no hene de fa.
Yo me do ase. As my for more happy FM. Moduma pa mudie na sonkofo ani. Yanka mensi wa mone na mono. So ni. Odom fo yanko so anka mo. Ontro mo hye atina ni mo spinchikam. Ete for mo take media na pe. Mamu nyina chi. Mo tia hinowa. Advocacy said media case is so happy FM 98.9 and opinion the Bema submission and a children as if okay Fati Shaibu, Raymond, Bema Chroma, Omina Tetri Ebwa. A DJ will maybe I should be also when himself show Yaman coming in home. At the Mias what Mamma the Pachi Miaswa or Emo. That to train not to train some way can say in any papa be a atom. Tatumdia any women recovery for Momi and Church and one of the by his grace that we are alive. The Fomentia Napo retired person from Penny for you. You are Papa Nicosin cancer or no day. Papa, my one and ten them, the Bush of Winati, come home. Well, a coffee shade. I want a church of what they say. Bema, good morning, sir. Only anti Michiamo. Bema, you treasure. Good morning. Penny Boachapia, chief advisor, Nick, Penny also watching. Then I out to legal school and a school of law. Bema, I'm watching, Yamishra. The Minche driver for Gabi, a couple, Isaac, and a Sammy, Mamunati, Yamisha Samungrada. It was a for the men so at one mother pretty, sorry, you need to him in the echo neck. Yeah, quite, but couldn't say near Basra about the same. I say near if you're a shano, a fincania, the into the brief immunity, a mere cania, a deho, come on. Can you be emphatic the count, Mamma me and Frank Camo? Well, no be a coffee fog light. Fog light, if you can, if you say bar, it become Udum Cania, then a sweatum. Udum Cania, and then a sweatum. The fog light, yeah, no honey, it is down. Udum. Can never cry fog light, and said they need switch. Meaning I know it will help you back. And say, I see a cock where fog light for Frack can and one. You won't say, to headlight like that, and so it's me too. And that's a yes, I was and no, yes, so me and Shannon, so papa. Any a car can hear a be when you watch it. If you were any more bar, how wouldn't a chin so how can Casa Casino? Also, Monchano, Papa, the having a near Yafia subject and yeah, and extra wadri, me couldn't find me cooking cum, a kay hammy, until a medi double subjector. And now me pentem will be a remedy no cost, but Miss Ramon be quite any not Yiram not base so, then you know, the subjector and also. It won't make us say, subjector back when Yetma and Tiavi, every Mr. Mo. We be able to say it to my own extra wardrobe, pa, Mummy and Ninin. I feel a driving mirror, and then you head driving mirror. The driving mirror, no, a young Romy and Sa, Bakunifa, Bako Benkum, and the Bakons, a good feet. That Nina, no, a Juma, You know what you may say, the can be say, who sang a champion or any more. Neither can as pure driving me robin come. Okay, say, why was this a wood sang saying you went on? What's so obese sound one? Obese sound one. That's all to a boss. And he probably sound won't be. That's a kind of more. Driving mirror, no, so far so far background. It is a wood sang shape, but no one can get driving. Now the boy dreams me sound to me qua. Once here, let the aquasiaba. A trip be so crampa. Oh, but the bones are carried to a tea. I won't want to come up. Okay, driving mirror. A walker, no more, who's a cat to a tea. Another driving mirror no more. In such a bedroom, a bit of person who sack it, but no fear, who will not. Or my saying so. And I said, or shall we more? And your friend blind sight or about blind sight. A crowd between a first one to say, but shall conquer crabby a coping commercial. Who's a kind of a doing gem on. I will sound who crumple sound where we said, no, so between a poor papa. And after the ascension of the game, so say, so I say, do any Musan who be I saw here driving me on near the funnel. How I say, Usan, one in time to sing. The one in time on a yakakra. That's why you try to get no. Say me, be dim a line with the phone. Then you'll do a chin at one mouth. Now, Waba, no video. Once I said, driving me on the pin, why? Obey then, and what here, what you no one near Cosso. No one says, oh, buy yet, and I saw buying yet. Or park a car, we see passenger. I will be two. Driving me roaming a Sophia. That means who be there. I babu body in your day. Next year, I'm busy and the pass to wait. Open driving mirror. And I say, oh, mine is a make to you. And they say, well, bear now to cry. As you say, and also, my to. There's a would need driving license. We need driving mirror, sorry. We need driving mirror. The way prosecute to a picture for the Maravilla. Because the president tomorrow, Diana. Be better for your year, between a boy and paying a little one so. Mamma, me to tuna say. Mentia chief, I'm the on the whole campo. Bring one. And I did COVID didn't bring one to papa. Get the answer. I'm sure for. I know my work and winning. I know. It says a binipo. I'm sorry, breadfruit. The breadfruit that I told you, and I said to say, what's your engine oil? What's your ensure what I did, and what's your said, call for man, I said to say. In the past, sorry, I said, who and him, oh, pesky, we are one of my baby, drive it, come up, at the light. I share no sweat, so decent in it. It is a for the therefore, a consequence to say, to my day, and a bomb the worry. And they a hen I walk on. Okay, you can sing, and I will pass up and say, I don't care. And to make it be a quick or many at domination. And so,
Amen. SCP, I'm a pay bedoasi.
Mr. Damasi, I just saying that.
Ejano onsure yina 10 minutes to the top of the hour 6 happy morning show and also guso wuti no yema munyina akwaba eba jumedi ni so na pay minim so nyankopon dum tibibia boko bebrena na minim se monam kwan so amoko adwuma mu na makoye adwumaden ye kono nsu no na ye observe eye emra ye sie nyina no ye ndi so no me pacho onam kwan so na se police ni stopewa de ebehia ne se ode wo ID card edebetwe no say oh essential worker na say e wo say obakrom nko ade a but modi answer wo de ID card ebema onipa na enye say afina okwe say o wakamis na akwakofa asemfofo ade aba enti mbacho ye nam kwan so amoma yendi ye honi trotro so mo nam kwan so mo so mo di mo honi na ye nyina no ba bia ye kobia ne yenko ye adwumaden ema o my Ghana some media ma so say ye de headlines of the newspapers no ebre adofo enyina bes no ebre etie for Raymond nyamado elmen chen sanso so na Fati Shaibu Ali and so ewo mention enti yeah the headlines of the newspapers no ebre for and monfan chain your papers no and sheda and dosupi but will manage with the papers no enti monfa and chain na yemfa headlines of the newspapers no and bremo enti yeshasi na yeah the headlines no abre adofo. Ray, good morning.
Morning, Vixam.
And you have a good
Namiadum.
It was your for if you Jim and near home.
Jim, yes, yeah, could be
lockdown. So, work now.
Oh, time co work.
Okay, but we are early morning push ups.
Onyashi. Yeah,
okay, all right. And
see, me jiwe kakra she man sana.
By the time I
lockdown baby na masan kwa benefit.
Na yina ya yepe. Fati, good morning.
Morning.
Foul mic in the bell. Why? Now they eat it.
Yeah, me I do.
Oko worker now. We exercise beer.
Oh yeah.
Exercise beer.
Oh, weekends they me call work my neighborhood.
Okay.
But the other days in the me a small exercise. I won't say I brought science,
We see
go
no,
up and down.
See no afro. Okay. All right. You're the radiation. Yen shasi ne fa the alternative system na embre etifo. Ray, my man knows shasi.
Sorry, with the asem with the okay, well. Must say free the Daily Post. The Daily Post newspaper Anopawe say Akufo-Addo being hailed for intervention measures proposed by John Mahama. When they are Samijefi Ediatuja. Now John Mahama supports Kolebu with PPEs. Now we share picture as Prosper Bani present PPEs Nama Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Okay. Now still our Daily Post no say customers who owe water bills won't enjoy government's free water. Ghana Water and Ghana Water Company Limited and our Natuja. Now coronavirus, thank you for the incentives, but we need PPEs, GMA to government. Now, story is not so to us. So, say, Asiedu Nketia questions government's plan to feed over 400,000 Ghanaians. And also, a story I'll be home, our Daily Post and Opawe. Contact tracing begins at Kolebu Teaching Hospital after doctor and nurse test positive. And also, story. Now, Soa Odote asked, as Okuboy is Deputy Minister of Health designate. Now, my final story, I will have a sports-related story. Now, Liverpool apologized and reversed fellow decision. And also, stories I'll be home. Our Daily Post mo Anopawi.
So, we share the new crusading guide Anopawi and Nimwa. Picture Bohonoma Omampeni, Honum Foreign Affairs Minister. So no, I think so rather than a health minister funny and a Nemo on a foreign affairs minister. One more and the Chinese phobia, one more infony at anymore. See China assists Ghana with PPEs. Use water wisely, sanitation minister tells Ghanaians. And our president beefs up COVID-19 team, names Okuboy Deputy Health Minister. The new crusading guide, more on the panel. Local manufacturing firms to start production of PPEs on Tuesday. President Akufo-Addo and Kasasim will say. And the government rolls out 600 million soft loan scheme for SMEs. Recall soldier who accidentally shot civilian. Ashaman MP and Kansas was a story when you know. Okay, the new crusading guide. Obehu story and now also so what can be.
Daily Graphic and pay or the about China sends COVID-19 supplies. Ghana Water Company ready to provide uninterrupted water. And our banks cut interest rates, donate 10 million Ghana cedis towards COVID-19 fight. Mortuaries could see congestion, Kolebu manager advises families to organize private funerals. Into way and I will daily graphic any man pay.
Yanko, Fati, paper one, no.
No paper any.
Okay, all right, but and if I don't know, I can't hold for my Raymond on can hold my. Wait, if I can't my na yen twasso.
The Ghanaian Times say to extend 2 weeks lockdown or not, nation on edge as it awaits test results of 15,384 contact tracing persons. Aska Energy donates 2.5 million Ghana cedis to COVID-19 National Trust Fund. NCCE director arrested for allegedly producing fake hand sanitizers. And COVID-19, CRI applauds government for social protection plan, and 127 central region markets disinfected by local government ministry. Others until we in stories over home our Ghanaian Times front page and not power.
The ABC News and that made it twasso on my penny phone there. I see local production of 3.6 million face masks begin today. Government takes delivery of COVID-19 medical supplies from China. NIA not recruiting for newly created offices. Nina air stories are ABC and Nimanopaya Obu now so what can it be?
The Inquisitor fighting COVID-19 FC donates to 3 outfits. Forestry Commission and a YSR donation. No, COVID-19 customers who owe us won't enjoy government-free water. Ghana Water Company Limited and Kasa. So and our coronavirus interventions. Sami Jemfi dissects Nana Dodankwa Ekufuado.
Yo. Yanko your website www.happyghana.com na yemfa stories kakra ono embre etifo okohonama President Akufo-Addo appoints Dr. Okoboy as Deputy Health Minister designate. Dr. Ness test positive for coronavirus at Kolebu. Chinese government donates PPEs to Ghana government to help fight COVID-19. And Matthew Opoko-Prempeh distributes bags of rice, boxes of oil to every household in Menchia South. Consolidated Bank Ghana has clarified how customers of collapsed financial institutions can access their cash and bonds following the government's decision to pay the affected customers. And COVID-19 Ghana to enter critical period next week. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Omanpeni and the car assassin with him. Nina air stories are okay website and a prayer. We wait me who knows working can be.
Sami Oko City Newsroom Anopea City Newsroom stories are Ubeho. I say COVID-19 cases in Ghana rise to 287. Parliament's defense speaker's suspension of proceedings despite complaints. Vincent Sowa Odote's appointment as Deputy Minister revoked. Akufo-Addo names Okoboy as Deputy Health Minister designate. PIAC kicks against usage of Heritage Fund for COVID-19 fight. Otuaswa story back say all staff deserve allowances for COVID-19 fight. Nurses Association and pay Ayalolo drivers more as they convey health workers government edge. Into when their stories are Muko City Newsroom and Opea Obetumi Akai.
Yo, let's just say stories I bet me at the actual your tier for any share for and pay our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle no a happy 989 FM. 2 minutes after 6, your mama nyina akwaba mahusa do fobi ehwe and pay our Facebook NG ebre na menchia wo nyina no mo nyina so akwaba embrage media nisum mahusa Marcus ahedu ehwe and pay Marcus good morning. Kwame na Mensa adebi ehwe and pay Kwame na good morning. Do Isaac Adukono and so ehwe and pay Isaac good morning. Mo nyina so mama akwaba eba happy morning show so and pay mahusa Misty Wise Eshia no pay Misty good morning. Akokeri Junior Tiero Eshia Pay. Good morning. Ziga Kodia Henry Pay. Good morning. Ziga and Abewa Bubuashi and so Pay. Abewa, good morning. Munya ye mama kwaba eba jumedi ne so anapay. Enti yen shase na afeno yen didi enkomo emfa some of the interesting headlines eba papers no ebi emu. I must say enra maniji pa wabra metisa mampani ade Honorable Okuboy Akwe, Deputy Health Minister, was our ministry. I was very, very happy about that move because for a while now I've been following him, and the composure, no communication, the views are expressing the comments on national issues. He's discharged himself well. Health Ministry the education in terms of an understanding of Utiene submissions are very, very helpful. And I hope that some of my way I had no Akosha Health Ministry a bit impacted our ministry no more. Na emphasis. I am hoping that on the minister a bit coordinated well. Na yet me enjoy the benefit of their coordination in the fight against the coronavirus now. There was also a publication I think ABC News published here, and I think Crusading Guidance also published here, and it all has to do with the local production of 3.6 million face masks and nanopay. My main kind of story in our page 3 of the ABC News, and that may have said whether it offers details about which manufacturing company and production, the amount that is involved and incense. And my main kind of story in the story is a President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo has assured the Ghanaian public that personal protective equipment will no longer be a headache for health workers in the country, as some local manufacturing companies begin manufacturing them today. In his address to the state on Sunday, 5th of April 2020, President Akufo-Addo reiterated his commitment to ensuring that enough PPEs are acquired for the various entities involved in the fight to eradicate COVID-19 pandemic. The president emphasized that about 3.6 million face masks and other essential items will be produced as government has made incentives available for companies with the capacities to produce these materials in Ghana. It is for this reason that government is actively engaged with local manufacturing companies to assist them in the domestic production of PPEs, and I'm encouraged by the response from the Ghanaian private sector. Domestic production of face masks, head covers, surgical scrubs, and gowns will commence from Tuesday. For example, 3,600,000 face masks will be produced domestically with an output of about 150,000 per day, the president said. The president said he was impressed with the invention of a solar-powered... Okay, so I think offer much details about companies now that will embark on the production this morning. The reason why I'm interested in the companies that are going to embark on the production this morning is because of the fact that sometimes when it comes to some of these things, that when you as much as this is supposed to create employment opportunities for Ghanaians, it's supposed to create business opportunities for Ghanaians. When you foreigners and the Shasia or more now the local content element also Ghana for Emma enjoy no boys afraid Ghana for man and Kasakwambono. They don't stand to benefit from some of these things. I am also looking at issues to do with procurement. Say around this time it's an emergency. And what were the processes ye firm and sana this office here and say BT the massa companies here one more back on the production of 3.6 million. By the way, how much is it going to cost the ordinary taxpayer to produce these 3.6 million face masks? Nina normal when we say your emergency situation, but value for money auditing so it's proving difficult. You better resist scarf for the fight against this COVID-19. World Bank and so you in $35 million yes, Samedi and Saka. The rest of the money, and this is a home. And say yensa aka 35 million now. The utilization of that money is very important to say. So can you the question I was see making sure say there is value for money auditor. Yenko say sika and I say obi enko overprice at the end Emma or my Ghana enko ne enko to. And I am interested in the companies one more we need a bit to produce this now. And some of these fine details now wishing say the government will make available now moving forward now the benefits now. I'm asking say and near say you produce 150,000 of these per day no. It means that at the end of the close of work today no you bring 150,000 of these PPEs and now these are a few lingering questions I believe sir. Some clarity if given everybody you know Fati.
I think 150,000 per day no is not for all the PPEs. I think that they are talking
about
mainly about the face mask.
Okay.
No? But one thing that I would have loved to get clarification on is whether say production no a government contract omudiama industries now omuye production no and as industries nankasa no are taking advantage of situation no to produce a normal way onto the Ghanaian market very easy for government to acquire and even for companies and individuals to acquire now because a whole no question of value for money and all those contracts near the no because if we are not clear on the kind of arrangement to me ain't speaking to the issue no angasa also no PPEs no then and I share say companies never produce are they producing the overall no like all the things that make up a PPE kit and I say they are producing some what is their capacity on bit me into no and clear yet but and you mentioned say President acknowledge young man now or why invent solar hand washing BB with solar and I think sometimes we always want to wait for government say obey BB in this time you would think so okay BBA government so a government should support young man. It's also a business venture going even beyond COVID-19 to me thrive. This is something that can easily be exported near there. And if there are individuals and other companies they are keen to invest they could also contact Nipa Chrono, a young man also even individuals and I say my major concern has to do with the touching because if I have the virus now somebody be tap my home and say we matum na me kwa is there a link say at the end of it we are touching to we no automated no it's clear some of these contamination and and I think individuals so between I invest in sa venture no.
All right. Well, Sammy, in as much as I think it is important the cost of Niamana PPs now produce who is going to produce them and whether value for money audit has been done and no. And as much as I think it's necessary, we are not in normal times, Obeka say Sanya Mani and as details in I said to I think that if the health ministry or the information minister feels this is information they are willing to put out there, they are fine. But I think at the end of it all, definitely there'll be a chance for us to see what went into what. There'll be a chance for us to do auditing the saying and spending. I think that for most of the people who are supposed to produce these things, President spoke with some of the industry players. And Omar assurance say or best support your business. The finance ministry I know say was supposed to release some funds to help some of these entrepreneurs. I want to believe everybody knows there's a fight ahead of all of us. Inflation of profits in and the key to all of this is make the product as accessible as possible for all. I don't think people are going in there to make supernormal profit and that people are going in there to siphon funds funds and to make you to misappropriate funds. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and hope say what is necessary. Any PPEs now be produced, no to me produce my. I think for me, that is what is paramount for me.
All right, wait. I think that you shall say. And so, but we didn't conclude in terms of the impact COVID-19 it's had on all of us, especially when you look at the hospitality industry. Hotels, as you see, they don't run anymore. Hotels are one person back because of that individual in here was so AC at so. Hotels are one more restaurants and restaurants are because of say enipa intimate na honum ended into to see a hon sense makoba. Even restaurants are also more supply at them amount for we use how do you call these motorcycles or more delivering. We had the situation a woman was bitterly complaining about delivery for 2 hours not delivering enya enkoye. It's looking like say the hospitality industry Romo, they are going through a lot of stress. Businesses have shut down. Hotels, non-functional. Restaurants, not working. And playgrounds and the tourist sites are amount for Beko, Anka, maybe Cape Coast Castle, maybe Kakum, and it all generates income for the nation. Ninina, they have been shut down. Now, question is, how are people surviving? Especially when people are anticipating, say, because of the way a man amount for a handle the first lockdown 2 weeks, maybe there's a possibility, say, there will be an extension. What happens?
Well, Sammy, OSHA impact in Ankasa, I think that every sector has been hit, and talking about hospitality in India, almost romantic big it. It was quite surprising, say. Over the weekend now me pese me share baby I met to me akotiti, but most of the places no share internet so almost closed, and it clearly tells you say a lot is happening in that regard. But I would not say we government responsibility once again. Say most of us tend to look at government as a government to make the interventions be but to me support you more. And as much as our business will take a hit, we all know say revenue and guys say government is free in terms of taxes in Yemen will take a hit. It's a lose-lose situation for owners of the hotel and for government as well. So going back to government to ask for reliefs in Yemen and stimulus package and BBD and themselves very difficult. But I think it's time for most of these restaurants to cut down on losses. If it needs they would possibly cut down on workforce and in just to make sure they're able to stay afloat, because staying afloat is key in this very crucial times. So for me, I think crucially for them, they have to reinvent the wheel. I say I'm making sure or more cutting on almost strength, almost staff strength. If ABR, because utilities in Yama Bebim, and if it necessarily means they have to possibly close down some of non-functional and accommodation and Kofonji and in Yama, so I'm to share. And if foodstuffs in Yama or fridge, I think that they have to find a way, to get it out.
Dr. Edward Aka Nyameke MD and Komo or your president Emma Ghana Hotels Association. Ghana Hoteliers.
Hotels Association.
I think the hoteliers would be the correct aim. Now, how has life been? Wabra COVID eba system nimo. And the Dr. Edward Nyameke ending Doc. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mbachana pe bibi abakode.
Nyamadu na onso.
Nyamadu yekukomu kakra. Anopa ye feel say ye bisa say an bia no mo industry no. Eno mamu atisen e wo ho.
Okay, me na say pa. Now, first of all, let me say the association is Ghana Hotels Association.
A hotels association.
Yeah, Ghana Hotels. The focus is on the hotel, not the individual.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Now, the impact of COVID-19 on the industry, let me say, by now, it's very obvious will be when say hotels, we thrive on guest visitation. So, Hotel now, one more accommodation. and other recreational activities. And see, when you are not getting that guest now, let's just say oxygen now, the PD hotel, no, what cut it that oxygen, and what cut it oxygen, so some of them say it comes with death. Now, President announced the closure of the borders. No, let's just say, yeah, international guests or tourists here for business purposes in other regions, no, it all stopped. And they form a big chunk of hotel visitation. And then within the country, so no, internal tourism, businesses, no, don't forget that the arena no cause of fear and panic. Think of the hotel and travel between the various regions for businesses, no, and so alcohol. Now, as I speak, a lot of hotels have closed down simply because there are no guests to serve. And also because even if there are guests, a lot of them were they were caught up in the border closure. Buebrichi or her president announced closure of the border, so the hotels are having to host such people. Some we have 5 out of 100 rooms that you still have to hold them and find a way to make sure that they are okay. So that's the situation with the hotel, which I need.
And say a bano normal day-to-day running of hotels na most staff are money or more jumano. A idea makachre wo so mun kofi na say a yidi akobemu.
Well, and no, we're trying to avoid, because like when you come right here, there are 2 issues here. You are either sending them home and still maintaining them on your payroll, and now say, who you already. For now, no, I know that some of the hotels, no, are taking the first option. Monko, we still have you on our payroll. We'll see how things go. Send get better. We'll call you back. But a few of them, too, because of the financial situation, they are not able to. They're not so those 2 situations are occurring at the same time.
All right. Now, Yejina, a friend say, I am workers are money or more a year a jumano astronom. Workers now, young fan say, a beer, muni or modi, but one more acofiano. One more. About communication and a more. Now, what is the feedback you get from them?
Oh, so we can look at it from various angles, but the main ones that we look at, some of the hotels, they are very big, with over 200 and something staff. Now, some of them have what we call the collective bargaining agreement. And you have to sit down with them and then review the terms of the bargaining agreement to the understanding and appreciation of both parties. And some of the hotels are doing that. Now, in other cases, in fact, with medium or smaller hotels, what they've done is to sit down with the workers. This is the situation. In some cases, I know that they have even agreed with the workers. Send any message for them, but you bet you 50% of the salary. And some of the staff have agreed because they understand the situation. We'll pay you 50%. So the communication here, it is going on. And even if you have to take some harsh decisions, some normal discussion, that communication there, cause of so far, I don't think that you've heard any labor agitation on this matter, because we all appreciate that this COVID-19, any of their fault ever come back. But a global issue. And see, it's not a time of me echo very aggressive on almost demands. The figures are there. The figures will lead the way for that discussion, for a mutual understanding. And that is what is going on. So far, I think the hotel have handled it very well.
Now, meaning when you know it comes at a cost financially to more hoteliers, because a bit more kwaji sika every bank, a be a change your more conditions, a be a change your more beds, a be a stock your more fridge, one more restaurant, one more loans are also mutual with the banks. Sir, and no way in more hand on the same.
Okay, I don't think we have been asking for some support from government. Unfortunately, government says people tagged that support as stimulus package. We took that term, stimulus package. But technically, any stimulus package, okay. We are asking for a distress alleviation package. Distress alleviation package. Okay. Once a stimulus package, you give it out, or government gives it out for sectors that are underperforming. You see, a sector is contributing to the economy, but it is underperforming. So you give some package to stimulate growth. But as we speak now, what is there to stimulate? Because the guests are not there, the borders have been closed, you have people in the hotels anyway. So what are you stimulating? But what we are asking for is a distress alleviation. We are on our knees. The hotels are on their knees. We are not getting guests. Our staff are there. Are we sacking them or maintain them for some time? And we regulatory fees, Environmental Protection Agency, we business operating permit, Food and Drugs Authority, a host of them. Is it possible for government to suspend some of these payments for 3, 4, 5 months? Is it possible, government will support us to even pay some percentage of the salary of our workers, just so that we maintain them, just so that those workers also survive that period. Until we have contributed so much to the economy in terms of taxes, in terms of license fees, in terms of foreign exchange, in terms of employment. It is about that we have gotten to a point where there's no part of here hotels, that situation here, but the government should be able to support that because the Ghanaian economy so this is a time so I say on that might be boy. These are challenges now we mentioned here. These are some of the things that we want the government to help us with. And so far, we are glad to say what boss say what I feel. But for us in the hotel industry or hospitality, we think government should do more, and we are hoping that they will do more.
But more the proposal be Akoma government efa enoma ya obobo bosu ni nyina.
Ofa ya pa who say the industry will come under the Ghana Tourism Authority, and then beyond that, the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture. Let me be honest, I said me by the Tourism Authority and the Ministry. I'm a friend.
Sorry, Koso.
In Asia, a number of times, you are discussing. In fact, you are spending districts elevation package. You are outlined from the salary to tax cuts or tax relief to suspension of salary regulatory fees, and then a reduction in the utility with tariffs. And we are happy that at least the water one has been dealt with. So we are looking forward to other ones.
Now, Yembisa, the aftermath of COVID-19, Yemfani say bia or chinechi when yankopon dumunti yenya vaccine yedi kill yare. The resuscitation of more industry, how easy would it be?
My brother, it will not be easy. It will not be easy because there's a psychological twist to this whole thing, and that is to do with this fear of the whole thing. It is going to take a long time for a bed to say, oh, sincerely, traveling from UK to Ghana, no, okay. And now traveling from, say, America to Ghana, okay. Even within Ghana, don't forget, say, no hotel at the beer. It is easy to get the, which is not the case, because I know say a lot of hotels I take his precautionary measures to ensure that the spread doesn't happen in the hotels. But it's a psychological thing. It is really going to take a lot, and say the mistake from the beginning. Our work thrives on visitation, guest visitation. Until once that one is down, it's going to be tough. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. We will have to do the proper marketing. We will have to do the education. The Ghana Tourism Authority is there. The ministry is there. And in fact, all of us, you and I, because don't forget, the industry contributes to the survival of the economy through taxes and all those things that we do. It will take time for us to bounce back, but we will bounce back, and to take all of us to ensure that.
Doc, you didn't come to train I mean, besides two final questions. One, the issue of, more sustainable until say, finally breakthrough ebaba. More because initiatives been and I'm take it to ensure say at least Ghana for Nibia, they may want to, because lockdown everyone say one can say, but in the northern region, everyone say the eastern region, the voter region, central region, initiatives been I'm take care a bit attractive amount for to even want to come and sleep in the hotels. For instance, I'm asking myself, say, hotel and KB, first 9 KB, 300 Ghana cedis a night, and 500 Ghana cedis a night. Is it possible, say, to keep afloat, rooms in rate, a baba from Kakra, a more swimming facilities, 9 per swimming session, a 100 Ghana, but I'm about to swear 50. Are those steps being taken?
Oh, certainly, Minia. I don't we call it business decisions. Also, the environmental situation ever determine some of the decisions that you make. So if there's a need to cut it down, will rates just so that you attract people. That one is there. And I also know that with some hotels, on a restaurant section, they say, I'm turning into a delivery restaurant. In the sense that, you can easily call them to prepare something for you and then come and deliver it to you. I also know that some of the hotels are doing some form of marketing. The only challenge is that don't forget the advice as we are all promoting and then pushing is stay home. Okay, stay home. That's the advice. Stay home. Now, when you and I stay home, as we are doing now, who goes to the hotel? Even though I also know that some of the hotels have come up with a package, lockdown package, until you can even have a hotel at your home. Okay, you can have the hotel at your home and then enjoy all the precautionary measures against the infection. So some marketing is going on, but it is a very difficult call. Very, very difficult call because the only place that people feel very safe now is their own home, as we have all advised, as the president has also advised. So some are trying to survive, but it's a difficult call.
But quickly, my fair idea in terms of more numbers,
Okay, association.
Hotels or almost same.
Let me put it in context. The hotels in Ghana is in excess of about 8,000. But the Ghana Hotels Association has a membership of in excess of 1,000. I think at the last count, 1,050 or so, which belongs to the Ghana Hotels Association. We are in all the regions, except that new regions, the Union called new regions, but we have the existing regions having functional rule over the new region.
All right, Doc, you better send a place where Jim Brennan needing come on.
Yes, me that's
Dr. Edward Inyameke and Otin and Kase Nini and Commander Pay or no a president ma Ghana Hotels Association or the Ecoso our more industry no or the air brand pay our happy morning show. So you're more Basafe and I do a video no at the 200 here. And as a Fati, I don't know enough from
and is because Utumi who say hotels will be severely hit.
Yeah.
Severely.
Yeah.
Restaurants near Derimpo Deno. At least I see most of me now for running restaurants. Most of them say omoye ebi asa ope abenkwai I'll be dinner for 1 week and ombeya mau near there. Until most of them have gone that way. Ebi moso deliveries only. Until no say they are need the amount for bedi.
Yeah.
Na hotels no dear. Honestly, I say obi abeda hotel who nim say nipa no virus ni bi ono kra no nim.
Yeah.
Also ba koda wana you know. So all those things, you know, ebe deter amount from going to the hotels. In terms of hotels, some hotel be in my area. How much trouble we've closed. In fact, hotel is closed. So no much.
Wow.
No. Honestly, no say the closure of borders no crown. I say asem no crown because you say it is not common. Say Ghanaian if you say you can't go to hotel, you know. And so more move to quite air banner or money baby tea and no more go to hotel. Almost now you close to your first. And so now I must start here. I hate that and Saturday lockdown. If you will come back and say, oh, because your ball. Hotel be and you know into about time be better drink back but say I no drink at all because you born no kwai jaibo and you know won't make kwai party hotel just say won't go swim bibia anywhere obey honestly hotels are seminar nibrisem and to come back even after coronavirus you know serious.
Yeah, that's going to be
it will take a lot. Yeah. It will take a lot. Say amount for even or more to tourists. It will take a lot to get back.
Well, you didn't come on COVID-19 impact having and upon your focus our hospitality industry and the transport sector. But you didn't come on Aka. Fortunately, the Chief Executive Officer Ghana Tourism Authority opening Kwesiajima Aba Ahomanis ending common in Bisane said and the plight of Womo and you makua show Mwasenum and I'm tube and at Womo A2. Now how da is the situation for the industry? Opani Yamakwaba Eba Happy 98.9 FM.
I'm Joseph Same.
The Pachina Bidia Bokode.
When I'm not done, I did I won't from the trading party.
But Obetimia painty picture at your mind a fan of hospitality industry. No, Senia a year COVID-19 I hate him.
I'm saying, I mean, what do sir impact you home from that and say very last week, but Mr. You say, we share the fan of tourism in general. It depends so much on movement of people and if people gathering. And she said, Kobana say, Arabia Koba, now she said, I say, Yantina fee, Nippon to buy, Nippon to meet here, and yes, she money at the attention. And she said, the industry. So far, you gather data. Let me start to make gather data and say, Obian who will news that day, about in the next week, about in the next 2 weeks. If you see an impact assessment, SSI, a follow matter. How benefit the industry, a fund of revenue. And look at the number expenditure side. Because this one said, and I say restaurant or two months revenue number. Now, so they are on the rent also here. They also be on the light too, also here. And they do my photo to Moka. Into revenue side and fire here, you know. You will say impact and number $170 million. And yeah, and no more in Kofa, which may look over no more how I pay a rebound. This is how the spot it will be. Nina, a you go show any penny for to Ajene. I class that's of Ghana Federation. And no hotel associations at home. Informal sectors, job back room, restaurant home, operators room, car rental home. China no more meeting. Yes, from the Yakima through. And she said, airport. Now, you to a cabo. I shall find out a dear chuma. To me, a far, not as much of a dear friend.
Ansa na woba homane so na mene aye Dr. Nyameke Edin Komo or Hotels Association former president no catch them say one of the proposals be abetumonim e fa no anamuntu a mobetime tu a ebema wo mo problems anasa this one abeto mo so no ebeye easy kakra e dia mo e bia sa ayi proposals yo mo de bremo no motu ho na mo
am say ucha omo proposals so by any proposals that industry players and buy it and yeah so a thought for a class internally and the command minister push our first address and second address president here hotels, restaurants, any hospitality industry were specifically mentioned by the president. So that was to do. Also, SSU fair, banks, and moratorium, for industrial 6 months, or hotels, restaurants. Like I said, the commodity, I talked to the minister to the cabinet. I'm a penny crowd, what in kind of now, the Minister of Finance for Parliament. And some of the funding now. Tourism and hotels and hospitality industry. Why the factor the Juma Egu for a couple to this year. And she said, "What is your Casadmoa?" Then you say, "Hey, people are plenty a good tree." Then when the woman says, "When a rolling cemetery will be able to set the rich, there were other actors that have to come into play." And she asked measures never bunting. So far, it didn't have a bunting 6 months a moratorium for loans. Government so I stimulus package. Yes, we have to find which we organize this industry. Now potentially have benefit with. Now you share the text and now utilities water. My opinion say we use MOB and also the boy expected to but the best many hotels are still more for you to people check shower there or Google to not with them because it is something that you start a share in our meeting. Now, share for 2 hours, maybe up could do a crime ban. I bet me up so. You know, when you yourself globally, what analysis I have also. I buy be able to mean all the problems. Yeah, baby, yes, you and the picture of collapse. And it's a fire. You don't see a operators, I think. Now, in infrastructure, don't say, this is where we were able to rebound. Well, when you're yeah, you were registered operators, hotels and 3,558 or so. And she, the Obia was at the Friday. 10 crown. Oh, that don't in the industry about 270,000 workers. One more take us on potential unemployment at the back. Now, I really say, oh, for who can and now utilities now and now we are putting our the expansion and now we are on the meetings there are moving at council. Inti eye session iguswa you say ansana na watching the na you other measures which we that to but more importantly for us acquire the factor in akabo ya share solution because we can complain for as long as we want if we don't come up with the solutions and solution what are the solutions ɛnyɛ yɛn nkwa wɛ ɛnyɛ Ghana nkwa na saa asɛm yɛ ato yɛn wohwɛ other countries last week yɛn GTA yɛ invite Africa all the tourism authorities in board to share experiences through online meetings. Now we change the most, especially South Africa. Tourism, we are not get to say, I want the domestic tourism. And so one is the idea, say, you class amount for 2 when you're sure that anybody, I need to be back. And to local, you promote to walk meetings, conferences, seminars, hotels, and home. And as you see, yes, quite a bit of fast. Businesses that are promoted, that's better. But adding, I mean, enough of that, but
Chief, yadi ankomoju twene ebawie na mene Mr. Nyamekedi nkom me kai paase okase womo ewo mandatory payment bia ewo se womo eyede mamo as authority no for womo renewal of their license and permit bia womo de adwuma na nkomo hwe kwan se within this period no enka suspension kakra ebebemu and number 2 no okase womo staff no bebrina no mo ni omudi nkomo se okay mo salaries na bia ebema mo 50% na yen kase wo bia enkotena efie sa adesredie abedrum ho na ma consider
I'm sure no na magi ga chobo because as na utility down utility o ma penye din time aka water there na issues ndo ha if I see a big picture oh you can't say GTA the kind license here budget hotels and also Kuma and guest houses I feel almost 150 cities and 150 cities it is a same say about here can say the license here 150 cities and 3 hours about oh in may focus so much on Yamaha to see the ground for things playing license fee 150 cities. We said, yes, them to license fee for 2 years for 300. And so, any of the problems. Until let's look at how we can all look at package between a business, as say. Now, I know license fee. They can come in our boat, Mama come on FDA, EPA, yeah, overcome with the new baby. Would you say, actually, near me attention, oh, peace, yeah, license fee, yeah. Now, the bigger picture, if it's not a fair, who will fuck it, you know, so, schedule hope I bet you have conference, they are finding business. Interest free, my industry, and I said, and no one now, okay, no bit with it. A bano workers in the industry. I'm saying, Minister of Finance, Friday or Kawasa. So, one of the things that I didn't consider is Mano, I'm buying between us so much. But it's not only us. Usha affect the business, manufacturing sector, so many areas. It's being looked at holistically. But another thing, the court. Now, the woman, the industry, it's a talk to digital, and I try my culture and stuff. The name of movement, online meetings, social distancing. So we are of it. Sure, near court, when you put the name, and surgery, 5 minutes outside. So, I want us to look. The solutions are not small issues. License fee, they will say 1% tourism level. Now, the 1% tourism level, they got their refunded last year. There, I'm a open after and problem. You had the whole year, 1%, and yet on no chill. We made it or 500. And she also stop. If you out for that, it's yet that one issues. No, you should number And then eventually, Abua, near a possible, there you go. So, and now, and then, GT, also 11 o'clock, yeah, you're pretty more for Tokobiaba, somebody, the Pia 11, as our meeting, and also you have a share, operators are close to down. Never can try to meet that sort of say a buy sanitizer, very capable. But no, and solve the fundamental problem. A one the panel to buy. But fundamental problem is that the piano, Nipamba meetings are cancelled, necessary cancelled. It's in a benefit and then back to the level from 2018 2019 for good 80%. Arrivals alone. And so we are able to do this. Some can say I am not because the research and so we are able to do this. It's also as soon as I saw you come up with strategies the bois operators. Yeah, coach don't buy, moment you yeah, call Nanny Papa Coma, a chase among form of the sites and assistance somebody that will tell us. And no, I well, yeah, to come to the bar, or the hotel, or the fata, or maybe the restaurant. And no, and I imagine I was there. Yes, I share this channel.
Chief, Mpacho, you didn't come to train a baby, you know. I'm say, I number of platform be so me who story be a be the better honor say Ghana Tourism Authority had borrowed to offset some salaries. Can you confirm whether that is the case?
Yeah, then.
Sir, Ghana Tourism Authority had borrowed in order to offset the salaries of its staff.
Borrow from where?
I saw a story like that, but I wanted to seek clarity on that. But if there is nothing like that,
if you are different authority in Waka one staff about the Jomoka.
Okay.
I cry the idea of Jomoka. It will shoot Jomoka. I don't know where that story really is free,
Chief.
So,
the patch you, but you underpay a better assistant watching Benani didn't come on. You, Mr. Kwesiajima Nautin and Kano on Chief Executive of Sema Ghana Tourism Authority. What the information ever found among 2 to alleviate the plight of hoteliers, restaurants, any and Koniba.
Well, Sammy, like we said, no, a very difficult time for them, and very, very difficult times, and I'm hoping that I'm take necessary business decisions, and these business decisions are about keep you more afloat, about to me a sustainable business, no, even after COVID-19, because nobody knows when this pandemic is going to end, and nobody knows when the travel restriction are lifted, and other countries now, numbers no they are recording high numbers. Even if you are looking at people coming into the country for tourism, and also take a big hit. I'm just hoping they will take the prudent measures that they need to take. Options were even if it comes to electricity in poor. And hotels now, most of them have wings or more. Not every wing should be functional. For me, I think that not every floor should be functional. Until you person cut down electricity in poor, you can even decide say you switch some of them. Inclusive floors not down. Say air conditioners, say ideally and again, fuel prices will drop here. And so you can even decide say you want to go off the national grid and use your generators, and also your option and so be cost benefit analysis now. And so there are lots of options they can exploit. And as for food, there, I mean, hotels be prepared with food or fridge. It's an opportunity for them to try and try take out facility, because a lot of people enjoy food at hotel survey. And so if there's an option, say offer what you have or what you've been giving them when they walk in, say take it out. I'm sure a lot of them will want to take the option. And say there are a lot of things they can look at. They have to be inventive, they have to be creative, and try and see how they can, cut the losses and they stay afloat. And fantastic idea, lockdown packages now, but in as much as a lot of Ghanaians may not go, no, I still think that the bar for my decide they say, because Fati Swati, I mean, I'm so pay lockdown get away in India, or pay get away, or get away, but to make keep went on to me, Oh, say yes. And say, as much as more is preferred to less, no, I think that sometimes less no be here.
Yeah. Anyway, 8 minutes.
Sammy Bisane say, Uncle keep custom on to chat pictures and back room.
Oh, some is me, me, one say, board of my chimia, no, my driving, I'm a cookie because my cotton and my hand on my horse and my back to a cry. And the change of environment, a MOBA. And yet, one common trainer as one is my main four we see in term quickly because there are two very critical issues I'll be dealing with at the pay. One has to do with hotel sector near the the transport sector and so Eshun. And my main kind statement we say a free Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly and Fama yeti for a year and 6th of April and we see closure of Kumasi Central Market na release na essay. Reports reaching the MedSec in the early hours of Monday, 6th of April 2020 indicated that traders of the Kumasi Central Market are blatantly disregarding the World Health Organization's social distancing protocol in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic. The scary nature of the report warranted an emergency MedSec meeting with the 11-member committee of the Kumasi Central Market as well as other leaders of the 67 trade associations of the market. After a lengthy deliberation on the effects of the actions of some recalcitrant traders, it was unanimously agreed that the central market be closed down in the interim to enable traders reorganize themselves into groups to trade in turns to reduce congestion in order to comply with the social distancing measure aimed at preventing the spread of the virus. By this release, we wish to inform the general public that the Kumasi Central Market shall be closed on Tuesday, 7th April 2020, to enable the leadership reorganize themselves into groups as agreed. Trading along the margins of the road in the central market and the central business district remains prohibited. The leadership of the traders are to meet and set the modalities for the rotation of the various groups and update the Kumasi Metro Security Council on same. Any inconvenience caused by the closure of the said market is deeply regretted. Thank you. And it's signed by the Honorable Osei Entry, Chairman of MedSec. To a job. And some media we a statement of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly but you be a home come immediately Raymond at the sports updates no abraye no awie no some media yanko agopamaso yenti information Raymond ewo edemaye
big Sam be daddy
challenge be daddy
and also see sports yeah and open person ade kaka
ma o kan no obi some question and I'm you on but you didn't pay attention to the response.
Sam Osine
be some question no
big Sam daddy
bibi and daddy
oh then there problem no problem pain na me no say me problem solver that me na me solve more
the next and no problem
okay Sam ka problem the chairman
enra uja for the oni baby am call area no
okay
so oni baby am call area no
okay
but we me call no and no more din wo form
sir
and no more din wo form poka na nke ye 9 CDs any ade na and na me ko bisa ya almost 16 CDs
okay
and the quantity was in kameto no menti mi anto
okay
red fish na kameto just say a normal sesa we a normal sesa it is in KV show na send last I would take a crack me no
okay
no
yes
nanka wo de kakra ma me na ne support e no ade menti mi anye no nanka me nya snail kakra nso ka ho na ze bibia socket
okay no problem oh problem solved
okay
now big Sam anopa mbese esu ade kaka won say ti say problem yi say no ti say problem yi say no won say Global Media Alliance exceptional management nti yeah take decisions be but uko British uko UK appointing so won say a lot of football clubs they say omo non-playing staff no beto scheme be a friend of fellow na sa fellow scheme no a scheme be a leave of absence.
Okay.
And you will not be paid by the company and a club or juma mano. And also who pay no so. And would you my dear unlusu juma. But a buy and a befast akano. a bank will pay up to 2,500 of salary, for 2,500 pounds of which is 80% of salary, up to 2,500 for the next 2 months. Now, the company no offer 20%. It is our scheme na clubs decided to be adopted. Send a bear non-playing staff to me are benefited from our government incentive And the government so mobile. I'm say now that na mo person aban fa saka we na mo players any full salaries. Hey, it is here no akoye twema mentwe na players no bu fu so mo dane scapegoat ne nema. But omo no mo ti pudo no pa. Yeah. Enti adentina non-playing staff ne dey. Mo pese aban na fa mo hunka 80% of mo salary up to 2,500 pounds ne dey. Omo so mo ntia se da. Enti ane na ye ntokwa esi ewo UK upmontin so players ne say omo see 30% of mo salary. Omo see dey bi da. Omo ntia da. Omo say mo pese ye bo aban dey be bo aban. But say yes Canada and also at the end say British laws na kasano I say players no contract almost sign no sami any pandemic any force majeure until we just a negotiation babe. Until there's a legal side and there's a moral side. Until Sana in Coma, a coso, a brooch, but to cost Spain, they are Spain, they are more loss, pa. Until BBC here, employer and Beccacho say, either I sack you. I give you half of your salary, and I say, would the member of yes, in same. Until you Spain, they are 70%. Yet to say, players no be to make cash. 70% yet so. Until discussions are also, in the world of sports, say pay cut. The one uncle for the bagana. Say pay cut in your family Ghana na uncle for say na Ghana players 300 cedis, no 200 cedis. So called pay cut so again. Some young sports. Happy 98.9 FM na Jimedi happy morning show na media the happy morning show sports update and bro na share every Ghana football for catching and Ghana Football Association on the statement by say this month of April omo decide say on money theme into a hope and perseverance month na statement amode by and say as part of Ghana Football Association vision and the vision of the Executive Council decided say name this month as Hope and Perseverance Month. Must say this forms part of the association's grand marketing and communication strategy to project the vision of the Executive Council. With all football activities suspended in the country due to coronavirus pandemic, there seems to be no hope, but the theme is meant to inspire the industry players in the fight against the global health scare. Into Ghana Football Association, almost say the message we to Ghana. Almost say as we mark the month of April, the GFA calls on all Ghanaians to continue to support the Bring Back the Love campaign for our football with hope and perseverance. Into message we and every Ghana football for Akachia ABPH and also Bre Ghanaians. Now reports must say Abrantia Osina Kai Emma Black Stars of Ghana, any Newcastle United, Christian Achu, now reported by last week, say we retire from international football and see Unsia Kai Emma Ghana Bium. Now a man for speculating say because of neglect into now what decided say on Bobo Ghana Bium. Now and a Siki Akuno, coach of the senior national team. Okay, says I reports now man for Debano and Yanokre. Now or say only player no Edin Komo at length. Now player no enche na dream say on Pesa or Bobo Amagana Bium. Now Assembly say we have agreed to give him some time to recover because of injuries. Now when he's struggling with a knee injury, on to me Mano Mbebo in Magana. Now Siki Akuno Chemo say no former footballer until he knows what players go through until on to me player and the pressure say on Besiaka Magana. Until reports IPP say Christian Achu or say on Siaka Magana Biom no coach Siki Akuno Edia Tuja say no enye no cre. Now ya to aso na accounts of folk. More available or third signing of this transfer window. Now second transfer window now. Say Bibia Koso despite the fact say Ghana football and Koso no, but House of Folk omo opese omo booster omo squad ahead of the resumption of the Ghana Premier League. Now omo Nigeria koto striker be a friend of Danjuma Ademola Kuti ono a player be a owaye pa omo signing on a 2-year deal say obesi akan Emma House of Folk. Na Kuti a free agent since he refused to extend his contract with Super League outfit of India Punjab FC in January. Into 21-year-old hitman no we see a candidate ama UAE side a friend no Fuja SC ene Techno Iron FC India nti abrante we obesi akan ema Accra Hearts of Folk. Now he becomes the third signing our year after Abednego Tete ene Abdurrahman Mamani nti we ene news a APA free Accra Hearts of Folk akache. Na ye to aso no na ye call Liverpool for akache na Liverpool akopiem say na omo take decision bi say omo de omo non-playing start ebe to fellow scheme na me church mo at the start of the discussion omo de to just say omo de omo non-playing staff no be to sa scheme no so say na be aban and ebe fa omo ho ka but players be brave twitwa ball omo Stan Collymore former Liverpool player and Jamie Carragher omo twitwa ball sa decision na Liverpool take here no by na and enya ntie say omo decide say omo nye sa scheme no bi omo fa players no omo fa non-playing staff no and to sa scheme no bi yentie de Jamie Carragher kai after say Liverpool decided say fa non-playing staff and two fellow scheme no subio.
I was very angry when the decision came through. I'll tell you why I was angry, because I think at this moment it's fair to say Liverpool are the holders of the European Cup, the top of the league, world champions. They sort of tick so many boxes where probably people who are not Liverpool fans probably look at Liverpool now as some sort of model to sort of try and replicate about how they've got about things, the manager and the club. And to get something so badly wrong, I mean, I could not believe it. I don't think any football club should do what Liverpool did a couple of days ago. I was embarrassed as a Liverpool fan. I know there was two clubs before Liverpool, I think, in Spurs and Newcastle. In some ways, I didn't like what those clubs did, but I expected it. And I think the football world expected it, from probably Daniel Levy and Mike Ashley, if we're being totally honest, but not from Liverpool, who build themselves up, certainly in the last few years, under these owners. This means more. The anthem of You Never Walk Alone, always looking back to Bill Shankling's socialist values. So I thought it was a shocking decision that they've made. I'm actually delighted now that they've changed their mind.
Sir, and Jamie Carragher edit tuja after say Liverpool every single on decision, no, but now CEO Peter Moore or the open letter Emma fans no apologizing to all the fans of the club or say we came to a wrong conclusion last week and based on that decision I'm take it on maximum wajitum say I'm take wrong decision. Now reports APP Free United States of America by HSA Russia and Qatar reports they say Omutia bribe to host FIFA World Cup and new indictment allegations. Now, wide-ranging indictment filed at United States District Court, making accusations of corruption within FIFA, ranging from awarding broadcast rights to selection of tournament hosts. Sisiano FIFA Osha and Semne in World Cup 2018 Russia and a host here na 2022 no Qatar and I'm more expected to be hosting Ricardo Teixeira, the former president of the Brazilian Football Confederation and FIFA executive member. He was offered and received bribe payments in exchange for voting for Qatar to host the FIFA World Cup in 2022, as it is being alleged. Now, reports to HSA, ex-FIFA Vice President, South American Football Association, CONMEBOL President, and also your friend Nicolas Leos, and also he was offered and received bribe payments in return for voting in favor of Qatar's bid. And Senator Nyama cornered the investigations, but as to whether hosting rights in Qatar because of corruption allegations in the no ye nim se na beko but ye de ni bedi star story we here ye the reports nyina be etie for ewo dwumedie we so but ye to aso no na sad news eba enra. Now, sad news about on the coronavirus front, affecting football year pa and now me catch almo say Stad Rem or mo club medic committee suicide because we contracted coronavirus. Now and Manchester City confirm say Pep Guardiola or mo coach ne mame ewu because of coronavirus. Now Manchester City have confirmed Pep Guardiola's mother Dolores Sala Carrillo has passed away due to coronavirus at age 82. Now statement Manchester City did too on mo Twitter page say the Manchester City family are devastated to report the death of Pep's mother. And say and I report no course now the whole world pay tribute to Pep Guardiola and Mame Barcelona omo tributes about Manchester City the about players Messi and the keka honi na no omo commiserate with Pep Guardiola if say we lose ne Mame. Now still on big losses in football no and I report about say former Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Real Madrid coach your friend Radome Antic and also we at the age of 71 or no, so now he has been battling illness over the last few years. And my brother, no, Yabeka, no, now 1995-1996 season no or to me winning double Emma Atletico Madrid na Real Madrid at the statement to her na Radome Antije ubi abekaina na omekaino because of ne exploits Emma Real Madrid, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Nunkwani coach which me a coach say 3 top flight clubs in Spain. It is considered as a legend of Spain. And a reporter APP said Radome Antije so has passed away. And we and sad news Duku football and the Happy Morning Show sports update in BC. Yet to also know Samuel Eshun and Fati Ali the Happy Morning Show no Bebramo.
Morning show that brightens your morning with exciting news, great music, great talk, and incisive discussions. This is the Happy Morning Show, Mondays to Fridays on Happy 98.9 FM. 98.9 Happy FM. Technology dominates the world we live in today, from planting of our food crops to harvesting them, to cooking, our health, communication, strategic planning, and what have you. It is clear we have to master technology and make it beneficial to us. Join the entire Happy FM team as we delve deep into the technological revolution and its benefits to humanity. In this current COVID-19 emergency season, it is even critical to know how to still be productive, and technology is a key. Join us and let's learn. For partnerships, sponsorship, or tech product exposure, call or WhatsApp 024-230-2196 or 055-4308-359 or 024-288-4571.
Boko, yeah, this is here. Oh, Nancy, yes, Scafo capsules. I'm no yen. Mekoto sorry, I was so Scafo capsules. Coco is here. Away. I think a dear Scafo gentleman capsules. I am a woman. Cassa, I am a woman. I'm over. A Scafo gentleman capsules. I'm not holding. Press up now with me. Good. I've never a couple of minutes Scafo galley capsules. No way. I'm Nancy, a chimney. No, let me hear me. I did. You history. Say, me name is Fear, and yes, Scafo capsules, Escafo gentleman capsules, and Escafo Gallic capsule. Escafo capsules, any Escafo Gallic capsules, no, and your mapping for a bata woman for any more for when you hear them, you know. Escafo gentleman capsules, and so a man to me, Nimby, or Bearman, so just over the 18 years at their course. Our pharmacy, chemical herbal stores. At 0244-096465, 0244-096465. FDA, Ajusha Sa, a Jadian Kratwo Mwajatum say a year.
If it's 1967, high sense and a sukra yeboshem say, Yadia, Yabaya home appliances, a ye papa, Nanebo Edda from Ama Ankra, I will reassure Fanena. High sense, Yadia, the Wahwa, I want to say, Yanuma Yayan, a buenipa, a wakonia seninas, and the Nama Mimusawe, a dear Ben Sana we here, refrigerator, air conditioner, television, gas cooker, electric cooker, iron, rice cooker, washing machine, steamer, kettle, mobile phone, sound system, and a blender, a mongra. To an ammonefako high sense showroom BM. Najidi say, Ubenya Diane Wada from Pato. A sense of G, what you say, and your Maya Papentin. High sense of Penya Jumekua, a minimum of 5 years warranty. Yenisho when you dig up, and Yensi one from. Now, dear, or net in a bar, some swat. Your face you come, and your Maya Papa, and your Ma Efe. If you and your Ma and saying in a Mahording, and on a high sense, high sense. Everyday prices. For everyday people. For everyday people.
So we'll cast a video in mobile da. And yeah, everyone Happy Morning Show. Our Happy 98.9 FM. The morning show that brightens your morning with exciting news, great music, great talk, and incisive discussions. This is the Happy Morning Show, Mondays to Fridays on Happy 98.9 FM. Brighten your morning with good music, information, news, interviews, inspiration, fun, and education. Your radio just came alive. Happy 98.9 FM, Happy Morning Show. No, so good. 14 minutes after 7 Tuesday morning, I play so far. And I'm going to say, Master Money Bush, I don't When you say be a book or dear, you shall say in another cast also on a per one munsia now. Very important. So one munsia and pay attention is you will be an enemy awake purified drinking water. Yeah, if you're hanging out, awake purified drinking water, any enemy. There are good reasons in here in my awake purified drinking water. So only munsia now. Kidney in a bear when you are a lubricative joint now. After so body parts in your the money function properly. So only one bottle of awake purified drinking water. One more easy kaka a free mo at the Koboa Air National Cardiothoracic Center. Okolibu. One or more akuma problems. Nina no or at the support you more. And the other tea and I won't use awake purified drinking water. Now also one I won't save you be life. ABM I just can't get it. Yeah, your company Casapreco Company Limited, a ISO certified company. One more and a yes issue. It's one more you know we're gonna afford you, man. Casapreco Company Limited. Promo 0262 351 251 0262 351 251. Now no more ending come on. Awake purified drinking water. One for life. Medical Bomani say a year this month, the month of April, no a year technology month. In year is technology, said the USC and one idea from planting of food to harvesting them to cooking to our health to communication to strategic planning and whatever you do, you need technology. Your phones you're holding, your computers, even the lighting system in your house, the security of you, ICT, technology. Obit me at you more. It's not already a cost technology. It is clear we have to master technology and make it beneficial to us. Join the entire Happy FM team as we delve deep into the technological revolution and its benefit to humanity. In this current COVID-19 emergency season, it's even critical to know how to still be productive, and technology is the key. Join us and let's learn. For partnerships, sponsorship, and tech product exposure, call or WhatsApp 0243 302196, 0242 2196, and 055 430 8359. Now also so one day you're paying for any como send you can partner us for education, any information Ghana for the tech month of April. Could you entry? I see my best shot. My own Fati studio. Hanum say no opportunity. Always no. That's all. Kaka maybe a tremonum. Not your boss. And you may say yeah. I say could you ube kume. And so another is here. Isaac tell me the Madam Omo. And I say the mother. Mommy. Mommy, I was studio. Fati. Fire updates the current situation with respect to Ghana, your COVID outbreak, Senya, yeah.
Okay. Ghana situation, routine surveillance. I confirm 172 cases. Nemu 3 and I recover. 18 ya discharge omo home management na chese omo kofi nenso no ya da so ehwe omo but 3 dey omo recover kra omo na omo bo omo bra omo responded to treatment ye nyame adoma omo beti apo 144 omo yare 2 ena nipa 5 efrimu omo ayede omo to mandatory quarantine ewo enkran ha no omo confirming nipa 105 so omo enya virus ni bi so 105 no obia en recover omo aya discharge omo so omo nkofie because omo ni virus ni bi no omo enkofie na omo nye under home management na yen show omo no omo ye 31 and omo receive treatment ewo isolation centers no 74 obia enfree mu from omo mandatory quarantine mu no obia so enye any critical condition mandatory quarantine COVID-19 more tamale no confirmed cases no 10 or more receive treatment or more respond well so 10 obia infrimu and obia any critical conditions also and a nipa 10 no obia enya entiapo now so the total cases in a boom as at 7th April 287 and to say Ghana cases no nina 287 and to say na ekono eukrum
287 and then numbers you see and confirmed cases as a country no you just information and then your car say we are putting across this information because you need to know this and to keep yourself safe in Timbacho and who here say also kukruma and kukrum and who here say also tuka into car. So we call a full trotro na adia we call no. And from for so be amba me pacho en free. Ye nyina yendi embra no so pepepe. O mampani si obia entene fie. So we essential worker me pacho obetimi akokrom. Ebia we doctor, ebia we nurse, ebia ya etia ye adwuma. Ebia you have certain functions that you need to perform. They here say you should have your ID card. But the here pan say me pacho. So call bank okobia me sure say over who so meaning say most of the companies na abomodea e de Veronica bucket ni bebre SCCC wo mo gate ya no enti wudru honum na no wubetimi aho nsa ode semina na owi omo the hand sanitizer at the amount. But there's a very important pointer under 1 minute menji a comment from Fati and Raymond. Fati, I have noticed I think one of the stories reported, one of the papers or somebody mentioned say there are people who are manufacturing fake hand sanitizers. Fake hand sanitizers. There's a firm, I can't mention their name. It's a big firm in Ghana, how do we say? Me run us on my hand sanitizer. I tell myself, I'm going to say, there is nothing that shows, say, I didn't say a hand sanitizer. What's the alcohol center? Obati, say alcohol room. On team, post alcohol room. But then you are a man for us shop anymore. Or maybe go more. It's so wrong as I would say, you're the hand sanitizer and the amount. You haven't been given anything.
Nipa bani for we say, and you know, as BB Cosona, ye boy, homodin say, ye best one no, obiso, a honor feel say, a honor, odibina, ne wealth, Yankopon, a born basasi, so it was so yan. An internet may advice say, hand sanitizer no, packet to a bishop bag, unibia, for soap, no, wounds you share good bottom, fashion bag, no one has our own, sir. May no make a baby na sell, or more. Ni insure ya de ho nsa even omo insure mo de ho nsa because me nsa be so tap ni mo nti no me din kan use me anga me hand sanitizer na ma ho me nsa me wi na ma sen use me hand sanitizer sa na me ye no because I'm nya comfortable say obi eso ade ni mo na me suma ba be so nti no se baby kro no ye ho nsa choose that over so be the hand sanitizer be go nsem
yeah
nti eno no de sa na wo so kono we so wangasa no obua wo ho because obi kra wo kono hwe nsi ho nti eno so be de exactly nti wangasa no bua wo ho.
So I mean it's quite shocking to also sanitizer and semi buy, you know. FDA decided to relax some rules kaka, so they went to the extent of fast tracking you're finally saying approvals no.
Okay.
And they have given approval to a lot of sanitizer companies in Ghana within a very short space of time.
Yeah.
And people are still, you know, hiding under the cover of DACA or more producing fake sanitizers. Which is a story I can't say, you know. NCC director arrested for allegedly producing fake hand sanitizers. NCC director, I don't think they are I think that these are people who are supposed to be, you know, they are supposed to spread the word. Say, look, you have to do the right thing, but and the wrong thing. I think it's unfortunate, but for anybody who is going out there to buy sanitizers, they should look out for the FDA numbers and FDA approved ones. No, and FDA try and more test or more say it has the right composition of alcohol, it has the position of anything I said to me protect you. And say, I think we have to be, I say, we have to be vigilant and make sure everybody the right things. Otherwise, prevent area no. Now we use sanitizer now. Can say prevention. Now no mum, what compromise you on some mum. And say I think say send a the right thing. But I think FDA so I say make sure say crack a whip no. FDA as a regulatory body no, they have to get into the market and see if they can prevent some of these things from happening. Arrest, they have the power to arrest anyone. And say I think say FDA so I say they should be up and doing.
Yo, you didn't come here. Another catch us. There's a very interesting conversation at our Twitter and Anopawisi. Twitter handle a happy 989 FM. Now, a hashtag a happy HMS. Now, come out here our Twitter as part of Technology Month. No, you be some questions. Say, do you know how radio broadcasting came about? See a radio. Do you know how it came about? Stay tuned to Happy Morning Show this morning as we take you through the history of broadcasting. And it's a your hashtag a happy HMS and a hashtag GMA Technology Tech Month. GMA Tech Month and in Bacho Ubetini alcohol na yinano yedi enkomo ewo but ochenya mepa there's a very important conversation ebekoso ewo Happy Morning Show so nyamepa ochina as part of efforts at educating your listeners now the genesis of all this COVID-19 and the information I kind ewo a friend is saying internet so said nyamepa ochina the epicenter previously Wuhan a Chinese government in a city ni muno. Nyame pochna yene a Chinese ambassador to Ghana and Ghana's ambassador to China. Ebedi and Komo live on Happy FM. Any ETV Ghana 9 a.m. pepe not yedi and Komo. Until COVID-19 Wuhan after 67 days of lockdown. Yedi and Komo nyame pochna. Until yenin Komo nyame pochna ne how are Chinese one more attack but your COVID-19 sense me and one report said Upper East region Womo are recorded one case of a year Yarian Ebi. Yanko Nianko Bisase and Ebiano, what is the latest with respect to the Upper East region? Yenia Moses Apana Ewo Ahman. So Moses, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Eshun.
Mini Abibia Wako, now so
Yamadama.
Yeah, the baby, the Yamkopo acid. Now, Moses, and Upper East region, Upper East region, I want to say, specifically now.
Moboga regional capital.
Okay, all right. Now, I know what to say.
No, one is say Obia Koso with their daily activity. Which ever since news about first suspected case but and then in a first case, but first confirmed case by. As a news not die kakra obi anche da and function it to say coronavirus will have yem precautions ye o share up every day o tie radio once a campaign no cost to but as a precautionary measures for down.
What do any bua DNA precautionary measures down? So what do any bua?
No one like Upper East Hano, most of the community members know. Rural folk need also. And any member be account is like demographics, no any some of the campaign and customers. But it's natural. Sometimes we share the buy or be other customer the but you can say team now confirm. But normal we do office yeah. Veronica Backers no hand sanitizers and now me for points to acquire some investigation about NIPA from more continuously see hand sanitizers or will say more probably coronavirus a bedroom bug and after Upper.
But generally, comportment level at the saying, ebano trotro, ebano motorcycles, means a hodom dear, Bebinano Mankasa issue or Mumoto, but a bionoma, I've been to Boga before. You see people with their family members are Ebio Mutimoto, no so Obani Okunu, and I say a jar and in the back, no THD. Comportment level at the saying.
I know the normal level now because as all kind of motorbikes and the upper is for use as means of transport. They use only say information about coronavirus information about say more beyond people, but still I go about the places that over part. No one say but take class most of no more than found. But Boga Hano, when say and the regional capital. Na most people comport or more when say a bit more than a bit more usually have sanitizer time I find like last week inside. But this week unfortunately I had to be for normal or Boga.
Minim say enka hanom de because you all lockdown into no police for no soldier for kwan so one more inspect say people will comply, but upper east hanum no say enipa mienu entina moto so say yet trotro anase buses na emfa a certain number no how many enforce
Me who wants enforcement be our how that police now normal road surveillance now more. So only number plate or motorbike number on my so they will plan to traffic and also will jump red light and then number which is but night patrol on the roads and streets of Bogatanga, but there are more work points to a COVID-19 operation for Boga.
Now, young called the issue of the woman or recorded the case of the disease. No, and be over to me in the status say whether she's in good condition or whether she is not. Are there information and health authorities now on no mamo?
After 5th April, that's Sunday evening. Information I hear from Upper Regional Minister. Briefing now and a secular or for the sending media houses, not say woman on show science video because none the case no kind of a mild case. So after now or more yet better testing, but case test symptoms may other things are associated with coronavirus and COVID-19. Woman in India not perform but question I be and say as we speak as a Sunday and as a Monday and run. Now woman know him because your information say on it my husband any hospital officials no come and sana or any PA hospital by force. But according to information I hear from regional health director say that was not the case because time or by hospital not some of the symptoms named by year. I'm find a sample some by testing for COVID-19. Mistake our health officers and our officials in here and say, or man catch a woman and say, or mobile year and now a suspected COVID-19 case. Oh, see, or man or few checkups, any medication kakra, or who's a change is buying, and on any crew, a free hospital, no, or free, no. Some are not free, and I'm catching and say, I'm actually taking a sample that they are sending Kumasana Sakra for testing of coronavirus. But not that time, my husband decided to sell or then his wife make coffee tea. One of them decided to sell, I'm do fear. On my side, self-isolation. The results about normal, almost happy. It's done, but as we speak, the woman almost say on show signs, yeah, say, COVID-19 one more. The Omoya further testing the idea on the discharge, but as we speak, Wasaba Hospital or Bogatanga.
But maybe so, Omo Koda, now so more ma.
Almost only the family members about some number be kind about almost family number near 8. Yeah, 8.
Okay.
8 family members. Well 11 rather. Almost because contact tracing so 11 family members have also been quarantined and contact tracing is ongoing as we speak.
All right, Minia, yade enkomotwetwe no eba awie no. Na se uniam no bi 8 a afuto be na de mom especially those in the Upper East.
Well, as we speak, a total of 28 cases and are turning negative or Upper East. One case and are turning positive. But also good news is or recover. but I don't share and just say a bit more console like with the way I living a life for Hano. So whole Accra and I say Kumasi, maybe I would see voice. That's a whole for Boga, which my especially rural areas because most of the most area the phone no moko. Or more share than yet time and radio. And also education a unique community door-to-door sort of education by ambassadors. So, for village, and I say, I have with myself for my custom say, I didn't know it's serious. So I'm fun is serious because we can't afford to lose the life here. They lose the life for her. Who's the panic, and I say, a bit much better more. And yeah, advice I'm member Obi Aswanson.
All right, I mean, I say, I'm pay all the latest information every Upper East Edia Brain. Moses Apana, Upper East regional correspondent, or the information every honor brain about the Porter case, confirmed case of a woman there, and the other suspected cases, and no woman the samples, not sending cases here, and I say, no good, or more a train, a yet feedback every honor. But Ray, there was a point, many and didn't come on the Bamaginim. So, because of self quarantine. Why the comic? Why didn't any coffee say? And you be on one self quarantine. I say be a family with let's say 3 kids. Who goes to inspect to say assume or call and be on the one question them. He doesn't come into contact with anybody. Do the health, professionals follow you to your house to check all those things?
Well, I think the practice here in Accra is health professionals and contact tracing in Yama if there are doctors or nurses involved. No, or making sure say omodo ko fee. No more question be out any conditions under which obetumi self quarantine. No, who say it will not be possible say for privacy guaranteed. Yeah, then there's a possibility to move you to the isolation center, quarantine centers now, Chrome Hano. Okay. But if they see say are conducive enough, okay, and the family members will comply. Say to me interference in your mind media, then they would allow you to self quarantine yourself. But as to other regions, no minimum arrangement because even this case here. Even as at the time, patients no coffee for the patient no coffee or COVID-19 patients. There are a bit of questions that need to be asked in that regard. But I think over here in Accra, the arrangement is such that even when you are discharged from hospital now, before they allow you for home management, there are certain things they look out for. They go to your house, they see if you have necessary nema here and sana to make coffee self-treatment. And I think it is well organized here, it is well coordinated here, but other regions no, I don't know. Me to make say was a level of coordination.
I think embarrassed surprise to you say it's business as usual in the Upper East region, Boga for that matter.
Oh, it's not surprising to me anyway. Even Accra no, ebumo uko a whole cry for saying Jamestown, those areas, and it's business as usual for them. But I think what I would like to know is say to self quarantine or not to know, is it the call of the individual? And I say the team no, and I almost say who qualify for self quarantine, and now wona Ubeka say may self quarantine, and now husband and our wife never say you be self quarantine. And so I think I would say we need clarity on that, but we can't go on say business as usual. Maybe I can say I buy every teacher but the aircraft said them kill at the padlocks 100 low kill. Wona way area to 2. And if you don't see health as important to you, minim the person buying a beam. Honestly, minim the person buying a beam. To the extent say ube to me flouting rules I just say a boo and I just say yeah fine no and I just say and men say some have genuine concerns reason here able to me share them and baby, but honestly you need to do it's your life And you need to protect it. Papa no quote no my enemy refi. The first law of nature is self-preservation. You need to preserve yourself as yourself. And so government bebo no preserve yourself out there. Count no me say you don't take your health seriously.
20 minutes to the top of the hour, 8. Happy morning show. And also go so awuti no. And Tuesday morning, 7th of April 2020. More akraba eba jumadi no see. WhatsApp line idea jumane 020222067. And pay there's a lot to talk about this morning. And a World Health Day. And you best celebrate your doctors, your nurses, health professionals ni na ewo jumadi so sounds na esanso your technology month into after 8:30 no, and the medical culture said conversation is focused on a year radio broadcasting uti senior nam and from area uti ufia uti and kama no. Question is do you know how it came about? Do you know how radio broadcasting came about? And then the question ye bisanti person who senior radio shasia and my afidin in the hand say happy 98.9 FM into yentua and commentary so on COVID-19 and now you're quite probo. Now aprobona and say not ye kwako bisa because you're at studio hanum say any yaka say trotro for no money. Set trotro ni juma na police ni ebisan say o ko hefa no zo me kwa kra na passenger bi etika na ebisan say o ko hefa no hu be bi o ko ni ya sa trotro ni nyina the omo famu the precious woman ni omo car owners ene ehun kro ne ba the omo namu ye de ani ekodi akire enti ye ne trotro for ekodi enkomo enno ewia na ye pese mutie de omo so fm in the lockdown season, you know, and you the trotro for no one more any chair.
Timache Frost,
your friend Aziz, Master Aziz Carey.
Macho, Okano, two from Hifa, a coin. Two
from Circle, Echo Zongo Junction.
Okay, partial lockdown in Ohunis, first of all, as a driver.
As a driver, and the media, a year mammy, but Bibia, a war, bat, a woman. Yako lockdown, partial lockdown. Fine. Yawa Friday, like I said, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, you better lock down. Fire tears here. Inti, Yanim say, who got Nefia, who bet it. Yeah, the drivers, your problem, Nunu, who bet it. Now, who got Nefia, and then I'll bet it. I lock down. Government workers, be Brian, ya more muscat, be Piani, or Modidi. Ya ne Piania, you bet Nefia, Pie. Come on, Ebiani, a young Pian Cobibia. But who inside Johnny in the same Tinefe, who bet that Nasi? A Johnny no bet you wouldn't nippy, who bet that Nasi, I shall call her. I come them 2 weeks, we are to my crowd, a man who one. Cast night driving a man for a car. We are 6 MLB, and a man said, Titino. Yabetu Jumani say, and he said Titino. Until the one a hand to mouth, they be a so Pierre and Opa, and son of 1 yappy. Aqua didi. One ya dia udibako didi. Ja udiba tu onu ewanfa ya be lock down 17 fi e den na obedi. Since ya lockdown no fie. Me ba first born ARM Clinic Hospital because say ska na me di bedi nu Andra pe e ka me 20 Ghana no wa yeshi second born e na me koto best state minister Edima and I got 2 CD. And they are meeting I say 2 CD no and I mean 10 pesos account koto pampers. Inti the ayebe dinu and there say I ask them and I'm a manu senator no adie ye na na eduma wa de ye na na hand to mouth enye ya ka
ba should speak with eduma
me pay me be load baku me nya baku say na me na say 20 Ghana. I'll not come here again. I just a marry lockdown. Because me need capre e wo fie ntina me go to say e kopoa me member you.
Now a police for ejumai omohamo especially lockdown be omohamo
a police
kwan ben so
me do happy days because yet Andrea say yet tie adia omanpeni e ka e trotro no ye pia ye fa tutu passengers na e wo mu no na oba biso mu reason why opie and a baby alcohol definitely will be pay alcohol. My government was on pay. Intinu one na de mbeko adwuma ina de mbeko ba wo dru onuma na waka che wo nsan onu aban atua no ye obi antua ye disi anka se hostel da didi inti obatum no bu aka che se kofie a onu ye man di ye obi amaye di ene hostel ye nyanti ye wo ase nyinai ye problem no
Planes.
Also, your driver.
I'm a driver.
Two from Ahimfa Akohi.
I'm a two from Circle Koshikula.
Okay.
And Miss Issue, I driver for you, I want to make us a Mijana Namo Casa be my minion driver for a crime account. Say, I do my lockdown 50 Monday. No, yeah, you may nyade that and Kakranka cranny in I did. But poor Jumano, when yes, Kakrantinia or Kauna says Crana Swamano. Tietimi disease ni bi 12 from da foforo adwuma be ya nsam ya nya bi asoso to ma lockdown ya ntuka na ama ni etrafia de be di kura be din tese nsuo kura ya nya bi ne anom na lockdown su ba ya wusa ba boaboa ya nuanum bi omo outside be driver for there ebi ma ensem ya wuso bi abeche ya just 20 pesos class ya fan top yota enom Tinim see ansole ama 10 pesos cry na bi ne de atonsu anu enti na ya sole say yes ye nkakra ka be nya be 10 cedi 5 cedi bi ne de atodian ye di iti Monday na ma lockdown ya first we do station ya be 7 to 8 kula obe free abe 12 ana 1 kobo 2 but say kula da awia 2 o'clock normal time and say na obe na obe do 8 or 7 no when you load ni kula be 1 to 2 and send when you load first na lockdown na my and by say lockdown aban you be do inside ya be 7 and you load abe 4 o'clock say see a mechanic me buy no fiti an opaminya load so kobo 2 I feel cry me lo sunipa ba ko penalty won betrama no masi won betrama no masi na rade boa so na kakra maso na ekodu police won nche so a no masa a kire se ekwa me ma biem na sa akọ na ekwa me ma biem ye ekodi dan uni so man peni wan kanesa o se moa kakra na yenye o se passengers na ye behwe ateki ni atibi ni atima na gab e o ka nim said obi wo yale ni bia on fantimi mobi
no mo ye de
no ye de bia ye 50 Monday ni ye koso ye but still police for ni hu ye ha no mo e kwan so ye kwa me ma o timi dane ye ho Monday no me ka me kolodu majira sa me nyalo na mtu me ka no free circle say me kolodu kaneshi odoko onya me lie but me kolodu kaneshi odoko na me that was first day no I shas ye me ba Malodu akwa ameba omo bisa passengers phone question driver for the answer them say kwe na me call ya ameba me na nipa for police for besi o mo da akoma junction da akoma police for omo asibali a o besi ye nipa ni nyira se na na ye wonko fie ti me dare me wa kofie no makwa akodi dan me kama no mu nsem nyira se nya sa na ban ka ono de wa ankasa won say right way na meka bo si nipa ni nyira ma me dane me ho Sabani msa samna no asha dia ene arad kura ye hia ne moa ene na duane no asa lock ya down dia omle ye scan ya duane o GPL tifo station wo circle o mechiche bibi ma ye duane e me fa kogu ye fie ni a wusi ya so ye betina fie
Pache Frozen
Pache o me so FM Bismarck
okay
me yeduma o circle odona station e ko Dansuma Russia na me problem ka se pa ni se lockdown we abai ejuma no boda da na nye se de menu e kan da na nye sisi e bejire ma obonya load aban se nya magab mbrem se na e fa 13 by se e fa 8 difference 5 but e be load do a e be ko they do aboso kan happy days one police want to me see passengers ni na see enkofi
edeme na ye omo kan a kire mo
omo problem no pa se omo pa se trotro for na be ye djuma biem enti taxi I'm say buy taxi ni Uber for nkwa nyeduma e ma ye trotro for ni ma ye nyeduma so ye drivers I say you am taxi for na nti omo ade ntina so omo ye na ye de etina fi enso asem yi ba ye station ye wam say sa ye hu say aba cheche nuane manfo kai fo ni ade hand sanitizer bakokra obi fa bi ma enti ya na ye bre enti ne ye problem ni say mama aban no nya we say na police for ni ye say no more because high papa
na mo mpanyin fo mo aso mo bibia fa ho
o ye mpanyin fo no de ye din kan ni o ma
Yeah, ba, I'm busy. I didn't think I banned them. I see the police for now. Almost I am more worried, but because of some say bind, no mut me and you're being from my and I buy no. So I say, nah, that was for you, trivia on can maybe on baby bigger than my.
All right. All right.
Yonti enra aproba yekoye wo ekrom ye ne trotro drivers ekudi nkomoni ye bisa wo lockdown yi eba how it's impacting on their businesses and our mo so edi wo anosem etu edwa anope eno ati u follow your conversation no uti the trotro for na wo mo eka wo hu ni say
me the ambassador mechanic say I don't think say o passenger back on ethic trotro mu now we interview no now feel say onkoye hwi go kroma and until no sign the whole trotro ne or every other person or what trotro mu so omonsan omochi. I don't think it is fair, and a lot of people rely on trotro. And you be no 5 cities, 10 cities, 15 cities or the befa Uber and answer taxi trotro be 2 cities 50 pesos. And you know if government him say lockdown or a partial it allows a bit of movement man for befa trotro I was a police for no omonia mokasa no mote because of one person to now sign trotro ni nyina question again nyina so yen to me bisa trotro for ni say yes sign go for ni sana did they give them back their money sana say then you know and I don't think that it is fair and I also you need to relook it. What do you need to check in the trotro and they say trotro drivers are complying with say mumfa 2 on a seat near there and then there was a would do any esheho now it be says will be a more kwa that's it, not to necessarily even interview every individual Samia when you come.
That means you.
Not to necessarily interview every individual in the trotro if they are complying with space in any BBR. Nipa need to be na we see that there is another police there no or interview and say or she no nyeshi there. And then they would to be sign no. And so I don't think that it's been fair on the trotro drivers no. But again no, I think we need to clarify. Abai Emma Obia Sika individually in she Obia bottom say Munjina Munkoti Nefio. Omo ya aban adwuma ye ma omo extra money say because of lockdown ti mo ngina mo nkoti nefi saboso mo so na sa aban beti omo car. That's one I don't know for now. Even private businesses we don't know so mbeti aman for car obi ma obi ska enti sa session ne de was say yebogu. I know say aban
stimulus package
stimulus package why na dey am no stimulus package as at now and then 70.80 why na dey am no
see one kasa to where you enti say me no so me to just say omo pe omo de enti say stimulus package aban from one can ho a from
one dey na ye chairman manfo no na ye be consider na mo bi dia that's understandable but ye more be escasa onje no continue no nkodi. I see, you know, that one there, we need to bank it.
Young Kwahomano so na yene a GPRT for a vice chair. Mr. Robert Saba ND and Commot Nisano is in for Bakumi in and Sanafin. Ian Twasso. Good morning.
Morning, you.
Not be your code.
Oh, Namidia Chamber, yeah.
The last time in Udin Komono na mibisa say the kind of ensawaswa akoso ene money aban ene the transport ministry for that matter no na that time de ni edi hu komo ene hand sanitizers de ni edi hu komo ene enkrata transport ministry ka say ombe provided edi ato cars ni mu a eye passengers no ebe trotro wo mudin ayi bia sa na montu na kosi sen.
Oh, enya dia eko sese no enya dia eko so.
I didn't hear.
Oh well, sir, I don't know. We will not be given a chance to operate. So how do we do? You know, say eventual dinade. We will not be given the chance. There has been police harassment because the president see essential services providers. Police also use different strategy. Say, we need social distances. And I'm saying it's never true. Driver for no omodisu. Omofa 4 no. Omatisu omofa 3 omofa 3 no omofa 2. But yet the police will not agree. You are not allowed to cross one checkpoint to the other. No, passengers. Sometimes we will say, "Obikura wom, let's be wom our juma."
Some reports here, ya be but are there reasons and police for no eminent on the sound?
Almost a social distancing, no so. That is the only reason, Omoma. And if that is true, how can all of them, Naya, Rebecca said, Danu, it's not true. Maybe they have some hidden agenda, which, we are not aware. What we are saying, say, Omoma, yenti say, yeah, mamu yeah, juma. Then it's very simple. Naya tia say, but say, meanwhile, that was not the directives of the president.
And somebody over the period, complaints and reports in the air police for no air or crimes. As association, as a union, and among two and motu with regards to the transport ministry, I'm betting intervening.
At the movement, we are observing the what do you call it, lockdown. We are finding it difficult to meet. We are also observing.
Yo, yet was no. Now maybe say, I be ano some multitude more numbers in this no. Ebia canan kefa 4 na isia offer 3 no. Or nipanan offer 3 offer 2 no. Sir, and money how is it impacting on business?
Well, definitely once I had to the required amount I pay for the day no yes anka. But irrespective of this, because coronavirus or COVID-19 and we cannot quantify the death of one person against sky lusu. Sky lusu no too much.
Yo, but mammy and we say and femuna membisa. I why I said yes, sir. We be a passengers in echo. I am more driver for Nasadi and I say police for Nasadi.
Oh, yeah, said yeah. Say, you park your car. Bia, you be by Madina, Accra. Until Obia. Office of Abedun, no Abedun. You see, we do not segregate or separate. You can say essential service provider. We don't segregate. Into here, see a quack. Now, I'm Abetremo. No separate. Say, when we lie, no.
Monday transport ministry ni eshia and sana we nyina eba no modalities be nom de mamo
modalities no these directives no it came from the president. We also it's in the media say commercial vehicles are part of the essential service providers. We also and we all read it. Well, we don't know why they are doing that. We are only pleading. Most of us, by the end of the day, no, say anqua, enyaska and infantry. Yes, we are not insulated. Say Yareno dear enkaye. Definitely no Yareno. Yes, you take precautions, sir. the passengers no omo phone na de no use hand sanitizers room sa answer no for your car no po. But with all this, we are being denied our daily bread, which is most unfortunate.
But you didn't come to say last time na you didn't come on. Okay, me say na transport ministry no ama mo assurance say one more the hand sanitizers any home crone ba ebebremo anye bi aba.
Oh, ya domas ya ya diama ya members no nti omo use ya various stations.
Yo, Mr. Saba, you better say no pay. Mr. Robert Saba, a GPRT Vice Chair and Lieutenant Kasi and any aiding commander pay our happy morning show. Eso. And yet, trotro drivers and Kwani and Yomudin come up. You call your plan for and so a honma. You know more equidin come up or more in a year intercity transport, no, or more and a D akotini mupa. You could be some say and how is business? You be some more not your responses almost so admire.
Mr. Wache, so what has really been the impact? Oman lock it down. Drivers in Yejuma. Me ame ba ya dinu hey to be anyhow. How do you make your money? What, okay, first of all, what is really the effect?
Mame fa kwanya usunchia wati for any new plan for your customers. Omoba ebefa hani to kwanya na. Yam say oman panin share mra no ye diem intina sa mra no ban na o share mra no obia ditum say sebi say uti fie kra na wunye adwuma kra ebekam because ebia wunye bi na ebekwa ba ma okakra bi ato botu nti ye adwuma ye members yamu bia ko fie no de ekan pa so ne ye nemum eye se be wo nkwa dan se ye beba ne yenye sika ne yenya nkwa ti ye members no day in day out they almost free e complain bi un se bi mo ho a omo ye adwuma omo any daily nti omo any daily ya yese mo ma no ti se ye porters ne ade no mo ma no e den mu be den am kakra se biska no sie bebi gudem kra udi e besa nti day in day out omo free bet yen so nkranse sama mampani di amaye no yen so yedi the same nkranse sem no ma omo se ye mompaye se ne ma bekɔ fom na yaba ne abaye adwuma na awonche de den ya de bi beba nti ye de kakra beja.
Yeah, once this lockdown there have been a lot of challenges. Adwuma no enti se kane no the transport sector no there have been a lot of competitors. Into the we first no the unya first no a swati kora and I feel we inside the abebe count until you can feel say the way members who feel are more complaining into the yabestra company say ado any day e twa say SUB biaso say skibia be o ma to skibidin nemo new plans so yen kase bia ise ye kan wosi en ka we ni mara de bia je se e chiri o mampeni kase mu na bia nyame nchade ko boye din dia ene na ya tiasem de na mbom no ye be ko so ahye ye members in crime say ye fa mom paye.
Before that, what do you have for her? It has to do with the $100 million IMF in Semeboa. And okay, so
this year just be amutudi.
Okay.
Because at the BI share. Then there's be 100 million to make kwa kwa media. Say mbodi ya okwaje den. Enti no ye bom pa ye say yen so leaks na me ye no. GPRT no me factor ye. Esan say o mampeni e de hye to no ye di so. But I say ye di so say ye nye dwuma for 1 week. Say be producer say me koje besia. Kra na me ko to bass na. Say bank e twe me de tua. There have been a lot of they should defer payments. Mr. Mampeni say, on sisi both the banks, the microfinance and other places, and say that tensions will come down. But I say, makoji business is here na makoto car.
ekobe 2 weeks na ka na nye juma na obeda me ka me de na metua wo enti me stress omampeni aka finance minister nsansi sudua emaye na se na be ya balance na emfrefre eto bia wo viare afro wo ye masho what you say and say dent na me wo ha etwase ko tuo bi ka last month ejuma kakra ye na se ko tuo bi ka one go to abed the sabos on to me ere ntime na ntime stress say na mo ka say they are deferring the payments for 3 months 6 months no omon kana banks na de emfa nye juma they should comply with it say na mo say yema nye juma no we've complied nti ebe sere won say omampeni issue directives na omon fa nye juma na yekomwe de high because the idea here papa because most of the buses are on facilities, loan facilities. And this is one could go to your pen and be a bank visit be there. Why you do there with this kind of so any more crana? There have been some new Toyota his buses. It have been packed. And you know I be seen. It just say you may treat you and can Monday say payment.
And yeah, what John Tete, first trustee, New Plan Drivers Union, and Kwame Boache, and also second trustee, New Plan Drivers Union. One more Ediomano, Sam Brian Pay, our happy morning show as you more cover about Jimedian so ABM. And now a World Health Day. Now 2020, the focus is on nurses and midwives. And the tagline is support nurses and midwives. Summary of COVID-19, see one of the raging debates in the ASA. Why any frontline staff? Why anywhere any frontline staff? Doctor for GMA and almost statement by out almost you frontline staff in there. I will say you be because everybody is at risk. But who's the necessary midwives also statement about out almost I say I will say you be and why the frontline staff? They are always at the forefront of the war no and I say into canon. And we seek to celebrate your nurses and your midwives. Emphasis on them. World Health Day. No, now could do hospital. The first person I wish you a nurse or no elevated temperature or no and a first aid or no be obey Ediama or no individual particulars. Or did you need and sana or the aquacoma doctor, a doctor F3, I should say, Yarebe and a how. And Nipa or ye first to face the risk, no, a doctor, a nurse, and son of Roma or the Aquacoma doctor, and then a World Health Day, dear. Ray, meaning, as my catcher, your nurses, the emphasis is on nurses and midwives, meaning the catcher home.
Sami, the SL Church and Bumukakra, nurses and midwives.
And midwives, yeah.
Okay, and ya damwase se omuye jumapa ukuma eno ana worker
you Fati.
I think so, it couldn't have come at a better time, especially with era woman fighting coronavirus near the end. We haven't thought of a painful in this whole coronavirus. We haven't thought of whether open for any beer it may affect any banner any idea. Oko social media, a month for baby, so AMC show more, for example, say. Hospital amiko ekrano meaning so obi wa virus ni bi feel say or other malaria symptoms awaba wabetina menche meso meti ho enti because of that na pain for baby cry bi mustro so mbeko omo normal antenatal no enti no enne no yebe da nurses for ase na yada midwives for so ase ejuma no enye easy. Patient be otumi troublesome. Obi ti say Raymond say so a patient ensemble and you know omu go through a lot. Also doctor no obera be sure now prescribe we do but most of the time monitoring no nurses and a year every few minutes on baby show. So how are you feeling every few minutes we did why you say and you know your baby baba so I also enough from midwives no omo hu nsem bebre midwives no omo bo modern bebre say be ya oba bewo afane ho afane ba and yes kanu na ye ka midwives omo wo nkrase chips compounds ne ade no ebi no ano ye doctor nurse midwife bibia nti ye do mo asebe ye bo mo abaso ye ni so omo djuma omo di nyina nti and the World Health Day ye bo mo abaso pa.
So, I mean, before Obeto Asono, I say your bomb abaso kama.
Yeah.
But front line there, you know, Uba Wasemka.
So,
but I mean, yeah, am I if you say Friday a holiday? Into Munkancha Kroma. Friday a holiday. Monday see a holiday. Easter Friday, Good Friday, any Easter Monday. Yeah.
And Friday and Monday no.
Holiday in lockdown. I didn't a lockdown and I say I holiday.
Okay.
It's so bad for DJ Willie, so bad then.
PRO Emma Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association about the cancer over one more and not yet celebrate you more. Many Mr. Joseph Cramper and D and Como. Mr. Cramper, good morning.
Yeah.
Me wacho bibi abokode.
Nyame adom eho ya pa. Pacho mo nso e.
Nyame adom yekukromu.
No pedi e wo e be. Ya bo pa se nyame ba bo ya ho ba fi coronavirus.
Amen. And I pray the firm na abasobode na yede mamo set then mo risk mo lives yeti ebi mo ti fie a wo mo adwudwu wo mo hu mo de den nyina mo so mo kwa adwuma ahomache ni afremo na mo ko adwuma no bi na nisu kakra emaye de mo fa mo den nyina
me dina kwa nya so machia atie phone na any happy as my phone na me no say me dina so machia nurse phone midwife for also ewo Ghana hangina bompire say nyame bebo ya bompire no say ending no the edge by na me ti na so no amaye na asiye ni na ye minia nurse me midwife kwa juma no juma bia nipa bebre enni mu yi ti se hu wo mu eno nti so be nti adwuma na se a ya na office bia ye category of workers ku ba bi keke ye adwuma no emu achiche bebre ye wo mu a sabi se omo ye operation a omo ewo boa doctors no ewo theater ho I from very operative nurse you will be no so a more critical care nurses say you be operation na so be intensive care units more more be in near mahodo ACC nipa no so shese nipa no be nyankwa sanso ne will be no so mo share ni alternate nurses omo so ewo ho ene ewo community health nurses omo so chi ebo ye ho by preventive ya omo a dose be ear nose and throat a dose be muachiche no bia o baby I was specialized you were nurse almost one chips compound and other hospitals almost year or more juma abwasi nyina benya for me den nyina kabuma ya fa nurse for na midwife for no so no apart from training men nyina so no omo de atitu omo ta ye ne de ma omo nyem na ye je omo wo ye hye nkwala ene ntotofi wa ya wo mo no so ye bo mo ban se be ya bibi so enka wo mo ene o mo ma me no enti adwuma no atre bebre na me mo no tofa kakra am say adwuma no yes front liners na ye kan no e ya bibi a nipa bebre anti asie ye cut the front line na ye adwuma from no oni nipa a wodi kan a say obi e buy a resabia obedi kan ati wo so na de wasa wo ye ansa na ebi a wafofa kra kokoko baby for instance obi ba doctor I'll see to make it nsa I'll see a carry no I'll see the addition motor man out there taking the temperature and nyina wo wa ye and no bia ansa na bia wa doctor sempo e ko ba the doctor kra ba be hwe no wie na se wo kwa etimi tombre di ma ye ka se e bia yam fa ne tiesi sabi enko lab ebi ayanchi moja ankola ebi an interview krano yenjini ankoje se TB ni sa na ma bi ewo mu a and no nurse no to me na yes money na jeje de to eninti ya juma no etomre bi na doctor nso ni wa omo emergency department and other ye treating for e discharge wo mo enti ye ka phone line na ene dia ye di adwuma nanim na akoye so obi e ba je so be see so ansa na mpo obeko ba bi anaje be hye no na ye ni nyina ka ye adwuma no ho eni ba dia o de ba nre say or define frontliners no no definition no any ye dia no answer mbaya na watching kakra ni aye minister of health share won kran or my yet ya ka frontliners na nurses for any midwife for nyina eka ho bi ama ya kasa na no mean so kra no ye mpanim for won kran ya any minister kokoshia ye ama mo toto omo ya omo meetings na kama ay ko kire se ta online no so no ye kan ho bia be ye se sa package omo de ma bia na be ko ba ye nyina afi ye ko to the minister of information so aba TV so aba be ka se omo category of people be omo select omo bibisa how more treatment centers no so be ya re no bia ono mo mi omo front liners no nyame ni na ma ya nkofo no ne ya nkasa mpanimfo no ya boto efisanya saa na yete afie faaye enti akwere nkwala no de nyame anim ni omubo se ayese papa ba ko a oye nyina ye di wa ba ko mu na ayese wo so ye nsa afiri mu na wama ebinom de aka mo adidi no ya adidi e hapa ye ye na de what treatment center ho ye nyina bi mu e watch it compound Dimu or district hospitals. Dimu so other hospitals are even private homes that you can dimu wa mo ye juma. No se ko ba se ye so ye nkwan ama yetimi ade ye nkwa asi ye nsayem se be ye de so se ye asi ya de ya mo kwan. Na say afen na nyiyimu e ba mu dia ene na meka se aban on person ni ye di ni ye. Na sa de ne ye ka se be dia tumu na ye boa. Ye nyin tumu sa da yenjin tumunne yenjin tumuchina se empo se wo bi mu a waji o matu centers bi mu a omo e hye yare omo ankasa omo nya yare no ye ni problem e wo de meka se bia wo ma omo sika putu bi ana se ye eno ye wo aban wo nhyehyɛ ye na mo eno nkyira se ya ye wo periphery na ye adwuma no so no obeyi ya afimu ye beyi ye afimu eno ya de bia high and crop one a year. Necessity can I any a bridge among farm my hay. Namuno, Sasana Yin, I have 1 year Kuma no modia. And ye better buy on treaty a fairly, on treaty a fairly. If you have a sort of redefine far front line, not package be a woman be also. You are saying Sakano, you are saying Saka. Nani to Chuno. Yes, you cannot here. Near Mancasa, yes, and they say, Adechi amuso omakra PPs na no mampanina kaye o say first month about 350,000 gum boots and at the end February omaka nina but yeah you want periphery you husa ne ba no akoka he if na sha so ya say ya want front line ya want bia me ya adwuma no ya nchi ya bia ma ansama ya kwakoyi omakoyi ne ma no bia bre ya na enti ya ne ma bia high na ye hwese na ye well health day nka ye amanama nyina hwehwe ne se ye be appreciate the work of the nurse and the midwife wo omo modern ba omo bote omo bomb modern ke be jini pankwa na to anya quality life na ye ke data ne ne manema bebre wo wa research ne ne ma bebre na before ye ye jina so aye den to make informed decisions and plan well but any money nyina kwa ye say yes, watching it because of the COVID-19 ye ayenti. About on and shut out the year. Na MY na.
Sir, a Kobani say about age and the position say mono monka front line medics in one. And no animal to number 2.
Me pacho. I say no you better your phone. I mean to me can't say you be say answer. Because look at me. Empany for Bacone, Aqua Bankasi mu, Jubilee House, and Mampania Kushia by Atiso Motu and also Ashet. I feel so Minister of Health, Minister of Information, so yet is also called a press conference being there, and also with Russia or China. Yes, say you're putting for no, you could do one say you're to 2 year near ma. Na sɛ ntiase a nyɛ n'adwuma deɛ a ɛne yɛbɛhyia na deɛ wɔ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛ ne yɛn nkwadaa no ɛfa adwene no ne yɛayɛ yɛwɔ hɔ sɛ yɛbɛyɛ adwuma nurse ni bia ne midwife bia ni wɔ ɔbɛka sɛ obi bɛbɛ adwuma ɔka sɛ menyɛ adwuma wɔabrɛ a yɛtua wo ka na mmom akadeɛ no na hia yɛ kɛse nneɛma a yɛde bɛbɔ yɛn ho ban protective gear no a yɛreka ho asɛm no yɛhia no kɛse ne yɛbɔ yɛn ho ban sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛkyi yareɛ obia ne wɔbɛhu yareɛ sɛ because of insurance nti package nti mekɔ akɔgye yareɛ afa na makɔgye insurance na wokɔ na woama na wokɔwu so ɛ ɛno nso woyɛ ne ɛno nti sɛ kɔduru hɔ saa no sɛ biribi saa ɛkɔ so na aban aka sɛ still a ɔno gyina deɛ ogyina deɛ a yɛn nso yɛbɛgyina deɛ yɛgyina na deɛ yɛbɛgyina no nso yɛde bɛba ama obiara nso aso ate
Avani, just yadi komo chuchen urban area now. Maybe say buy a cassette frontline medics now. Or more muno, no target.
No, and Americano. Say a political definition, dear, and you mean to mention. But the over health sector now cast a frontliners are. Yeah, definition is Nipa or yeah, Juma. I was young for the chips compound, say hospital, but you'll be ever Urepia. For Kolibu, for instance, crying a doctor can see a mapa or my way. And also, more about 18 or so departments are. They are one in OPD. They are one in Omuya or Muniama, separate departments, separate specialties and war. And then, but they will be free, or if will be free, Obedi kind Abba. For instance, Obi ba me doctor ha. You were nurse for you better children sa. You better carry wash it. You the idea be show what to me. And some ampo what me akọ say ko doctor. What me akọ ko doctor. And after the say doctor so kire the obetre say e say ko lab wa. And also wo be ko. Na nurse no na be kire the say o kire na wa ko say lab man no kra ma no ni wa. Nurse no to me say ya akoro say ya moja. Say ya Johnson, say ya Sebi, Yane, Sisi Kurana, nurse no neji, a biansan or the akọ lab, Sane Tia Ewagana Hedina. The doctor can hear no party and the minister of Monsieur Mojuma. But me assure that nurse also a yes, because a cat across the whole country. Yet me treating Nipa across the doctor Niwa, yet treating Nipa. Now yet me discharging the name. Near my year, dear boy, I buy. So I was so busy, the show be more to a man. I said, yeah. Yes, take over 5,000. I can't be now. What's the Yamia dear? The same 1 meter. And your patients in terms of the boy of buying. Now, the doctor, gram thermometers, another infrared thermometers here. Yet they share your mama so be Ramo, yeah. Maybe I move you or more they share the Pamma, so you answer our way. So, yeah, facilities will be brave, any be our mind. Just at the city, the question more to a mono. It is about all the concern more to one. Now, yes, you're about to treat a moment about Diaho. They are just 1 meter away, and suddenly they are sending more to a moho. And now, saying, I was saying, Pano Corner. Nowadays, what are you no question? Now, so no compromising the distance of 1 meter and 1.5 meters. Now, yeah, come on. Say, Nipano, Yamian Pata, not the PPE, this animal, saying, face mask, minimum, a bini, not the Nipano call, Sinji, or Bohinchi, and also Boa. No, the go so, and now say be a bibisa now. Now they also kana, be another because no contracted by no or deba. Maybe now Kukunyabi. Now ye cate, ye check the whole academy, the award, ye won't come one. Meaning it's a temper. It's a culture buying, yes, Reno. Near Mana or say Abano, or more modern say in from her. I was just come by the Mayan Sanka near Juma. Cardiac woman, 50% on the piece of the master centers now, or more emergency centers now, or the HC one. You need problem. No, yeah, you know, 30 to 40% to be crana here. Some Kayanso, yeah, the Bekayan, so yeah, you know, absent crown crying. I'm a BBA or Ghana, what you mean, you know, also saw by a day, or by a my young American master, and you get to I think no team here or hide in the young. For me, a doctor for me, ya omunina, a bimu because of Sayari. Or more doctor in near market, or the bomb by a cool. It is a combatant and may be because to see ya. And my young far and yes, dear, a dear, the yam and yourself, and I said the disha. No mumian fire won't see what said. The associate near Kenya in Nipano. Now what in young crash at in Kabi, now what in your didn't want you for a year, Jumanamana, you know. And only a sharp by some more than our year. Now, so you want to your only your young phone.
Yeah, you better also pay so a Jimbe now. You opening Joseph Crampa, a PR, Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, and a World Health Day, and you know Eddie and Como Omo and Elkono Omijina Ekonano. Na ye bo mabaso nurses and midwives. Raymond now so make a comment.
You see, Sammy, today is World Health Day, yeah, and as much as possible. No, I don't think say anka discussion we nanka say health workers are na bejijo almost na yeska front lines and say media nanka also omodo omo bejim say. But omodo abai dey ye be address ya ma omo. Sammy onim say na uko UK a home. NHS staff no. Bebre na frontline workers no. You say frontline workers no. Omo said there's a surgeon written wills.
Okay.
Bebre na ye will at all. Enti law firms bebre decide say ombe waive fee na eya omoje no. Enti most of the frontline NHS workers no. Omako ye handwritten will.
Okay.
Onim dintia.
Dintia.
They have accepted say fight now, person no. Betumi and so almost says your muchia to her and sana de business. How many of your nurses and the doctors are deal directly with COVID-19? I catch you say facing this COVID-19, they are ready to sacrifice their life for whatever happens. How many of them?
But is that not what they do? You
see, this is a very different matter. Yes, a different case.
Yes, but that is what
COVID-19 a different case.
This is what they do every day.
You see, what they do every day, no, Sammy. And as much as they don't deal on daily basis. And in volumes, case I bet me compromise one case will help consistently. They don't.
Maybe some question be. In Tianfan is all your nurse.
Yeah.
Our medical facility. Maybe I say a cheap compound.
Yeah.
What you say? Yeah. A share ABR. Some village be. Na Tianfan is our Upper East Borgatanga. Na sama me ya reporting the case, you know. Walks into the hospital and the TN ya. Na obo kakra. You are the nurse. And so you talk to the woman. Only kasana no problem. What you need details, but what to have what you be what checking the temperature. We no what na kwa doctor now or what some medical facilities a doctor na examine patients no. What the say emmeme and the chest affair. What the say emmeme and the baby
yeah, well and the I just want to ask you, Sammy. I'm stay. And you'll be on the frontline health staff in the fight against coronavirus. Maybe. However, I agree and accept to say, I will say every health worker in every health facility, whether or share in Suasio, Yamano,
correct.
Every. Until there is a recorded case of corona in your area or your facility has been designated as a facility to tackle coronavirus in the event say ebiba hono packaging. I'm sorry.
Simple.
For the PPEs, even as journalists here be. Because you bako abonte akọ report akọ interview be then we pay and all those things. Say yes you him say almost won't be. And because of that yes so more 50% be na. So I agree to a certain extent say every health worker needs PPEs.
Simple.
But every health worker won't get directly involved with coronavirus because here government cannot pay every health worker 50%, no taxes.
The reason why one more insurance we say urban they say the danger people would face. And I'm a exactly. Yes, it is the danger people would face. It is not only the danger no facing, but the person has been faced with the danger. No, what happened?
If the government has provided every health personnel or every health facility with PPEs, then that danger no. Yeah, meeting.
Then the danger is mitigated.
Who is treating the patient? Who is dealing with the patient on daily basis?
Yes, on daily basis. That is why you wear your
and what you have to know is not every hospital has been designated to treat COVID-19 in Ghana.
Now, even if in China, no robots na distributing no. Regardless of the fact say doctors, nurses, overalls, there is still a possibility of you contracting it. What must say? Yeah. Because you are in super close contact with the patient almost every day.
That possibility, no. A new one say, Obi a what's in a Manchia hospital, no. Only so bet me. Sammy, what's on the gown, no. Sammy, what's on the apparel, no.
And Sammy, listen. Some hospital now say Manchia hospital, no. Yeah. If there's a case of COVID-19 in our hospital, you are not the one supposed to deal with it. There are there are designated hospitals. People who are supposed to be frontline COVID-19 workers never treat this animal. And you are detective first, but there are steps you have to take. Because about hospital,
I'm even saying that once there is a case in your hospital, no, if Gabao de Obeka but across board flat.
Because there are certain protocols.
Even in Ghana, no, not all regions have been affected. Until even the regions that have not been into all health workers.
Maybe say front line
which is just 2 minutes.
Now, at the heart of all of this. Into quarantine centers, isolation centers, treatment centers. No, and you say East Hospital, say BB, almost 70 doctors are on rotation. On rotation, your friend is saying, almost take tens patients are admitted specifically for COVID-19. Almost say no, on your front line. Unless you are telling us that there will be a burial hospital because COVID-19 abanti will be a COVID-19 to be a treat COVID-19 on the hospital. Sano mo person mo gaje.
And it's also private hospitals, doctors.
Almost incentives. Like my case, instead of free private in a public na assembly ko ba anam.
Like my designated for COVID-19. And you're designated hospital for COVID-19.
Okay. Into how many containment center this year dem cover for?
I said, who reported case this and immediately know even ambulance service in Pono. See, I know my ambulance service in two folds. There's one for COVID and there's one for normal cases.
So that they will know which one to send.
Other ambulance service almost on your front line.
One by front line. You go for training issues. You know that I Fati Enfa the social media discussion of pay Enfa Embrace.
I'm a pay Ubo
Yonko.
The August social media Obia saying a broken heart BM coronavirus abe omunte omude or broken heart in some and monka and another hashtag say lockdown effect the lockdown yama amount for kum another broken heart story we your friend no abina and wama obi broken heart so no so na yama no broken heart too. And now Shaida a comment your fellow Ghanaians, it has happened again, but this too shall pass. Saminya Nidia no say the future the past is not the present. They name their okay. Say Abina just equalize Sami 1-1 we move. Abolo say Anna just say Bemana wama Obas Abina no broken heart no. Abolo say come back from boys. Sami, you are not alone. Girls 1, boys 1. Big baby, some friends we have though. How can you be consoling a broken-hearted person and still record her? Fake friends. Mawunyo say, after they let them go, all she record and put social media. Nipa ye fucking Abina is in tears. Say, I swear I loved you, I cared for you, and this is how you're gonna pay me back. Time na Abina also no, sa no kanye. Abina got me crying. This is called love, eh? Your last stop be Jimmy, and then plenty tears. Lockdown effect and obi amanfo so kasafa ho. January boys, somebody said coronavirus is concealing everything except death. Lockdown effect #World Health Day. Cousin C. Ronaldo say peeps be losing them sanity. Some extreme stuff they are doing #lockdown effect. Obi etimi far rice. Foforo na wate ano na we hye gubo mu. No kind of one. Nti ofa gino rice or kind we are na wafa sultana so na wakan na wahye said the one na dos wom. Nti lockdown nipa tifie no ni hwe ya. Obi mu so kind macaroni. Until tia no kind oya na wakan back na wahye so that next time no na we hu dia obeto because oni hwe ye e wo fie. Toby Gold said this lockdown effect, if you DM a girl, she'll reply you ASAP because she's bored and her boyfriend is also testing another girl. Spike say Osama bin Laden was living with 3 wives in one compound and never left the house for 5 years. And you that has been in the house 1 week and a few days, you are crying. #lockdown effect. Linda first said, I'm sure I'm not the only one that needs to hear this. You aren't hungry, you are just bored. Because if you say bimoso omudidi sa and one so omudidi. Into a real lockdown now, I'm more on bed 13 years cafes a gym. Omu no best 13 years cafes nti no and a man for e kan ho asem e wo social media
ene wo ma wo moto slimming tea no ai wo mo so binya skapa
obi kratom
we are na je our for business ebe sorry anisa yo somebody be edru no you be your phone lines no ade atum na your callers ababe kansa we are your text segment no every jumadi no and you're doing and come afa broadcasting senior broadcasting a share so uti radio say na isi a share your number idea is 0244885140 0244885140 obetimi afre now so wabajumadi no so and na pay na enkomodia yedini nyina no se onso so o adwenchire bia na onso so ode na abra na pay ewo no eso nti 0244885140 with me afre now onso so hello good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes sir, chief much we didn't be afre free
nana mo akuru me kasa fias boy sir.
Ocho okasa free
sir asboy
yo yanko
kaka me kan sir no the best your doctor and nurses go say what all front line dia on yet for 90 hold me yes about when to tell which doctors and nurses full work 60% our man we also when I check of 19 for no I know this guy can be there I come to the government and you work ma dangerous because come not over rock on which when you from I know mom say ka say mom chatafta so much any benny our young guys I say abani mo maybe abani ni sami because papa because the me do any memory so if come so to ya na so if your man because you are of 19 na padam we bia o a bit much your channel actually feeling the couple any the best say omo mo apan no that club na ma the next doctor say kind of fundraising some stuff man na ja omo nya ja omo pese onya omo na die omo ka na abansa amane boka omo omano kaka
many are medal say oba hwana so anapay 0244885140 and no any number ye dey adwuma anapa we say hello good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir, Chief.
Please, this is Odu calling from Gomwade Rambo.
Yes, sir.
Opinion, who is a frontline worker? Huh? As someone is opinion, today, when former president, over power, if the nurses and doctors came out and say they need conditions of service,
omampani dada ebie na no kan say security and a clean across so whatever so nya conditions of service ni. You see, yeah, what about those small hospitals and small cheap compound? Obichi paino, I want you be a once and one day then record. Na yakona society pan where you are any be offer work is no more or no. And you do mra was a paino. I said no, they everywhere to be okay, Juma, I want to do I didn't count. Nebua, and I told you, a yes, in your mama, only taxi drivers. Your caswa. The dear monument, I said, God, my pennies are taxi drivers. Juma, it's all if you're Juma, that's a man, Mabas and 3 times in bar. I'm working, it's my petrol. My pennies one can't tell you that. Sometime in Yampo, one can't tell me that. Maybe I'm coming, need to see caswa. Not messing and call baby today. Yeah, we'll find that race. When to my chair, the mountain near the kayak and Nama, most young put it to what him. Is not spread to Ghanaian. If you get spread, or my pennies and what kind of information you have found to. And you say, what taxi that was no outside. What can you be that say?
Uncle Medasipi, there was about a free no do 0244 885140 0244 885140 Obiso Ahomano Eso. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bacho, do read in Mawai, Bacho P.
Bacho,
Bacho, ready to do no mammy. Ready to see you, do no. All right, Onipano went to me, engineer, Ahomano Eso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, Bacho D. Okay, I'm correct.
Yo, Yamamu, and Ejumapa, Odi Maganama. Mr. Sammy, Sabi, in Samia, Baby, Miniabaku, Udru Bekasa, Mania Jehumpa Papa. Sabi, there were clinics, hospitals, and communities. Now, what selective few nurses, few security, they are the front line here. Being said and Tiasia, Obiti Pina, who denied, who said it, say, way when you be another when 50 now, better who say, when you be, and the other Sabi, the money cocoma, Omunia Informa, Omunia Crobofoma, and the other my pension, Sabi, more you been free, and yes, Sabi, after Corona year, Sabi. One share nurses, maybe the doctors, maybe the day, ever bro, and the other no kind and pap, or some bra. They should take all of them involved. No more, no more, not done. Yes, so man, Moon, he be a 9 yes, sir. Mariana Bubai, Medasi.
Many are Miss Midas is over Homana, so 0244 885140 with my friend also. So, what about Jimedian? So, na Yaji, what your name? 0244 885140. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sammy.
Yes, sir.
Bacho, stuff at you, Bacho, how are you, dear?
Bacho,
Maki. Open the cashier, Mediana Metano Crasa. Manager, what you might fool you now. Open the cashier, I can't person besides a front workers, no, I come. Opening a binum be the edgy binum. Opening command is all back as what CPR. Or clinica or Mampanies or Damani Mamma is CE. That doctor for nurses for a woman more yetuma. It example say, eh, dear me, tell me home for me. Nama oh, me call yellow, said you when you mean pemu. Near to me, Menya a yini original chairman be better was a confirm and Chelsea would be. Nay, I confirm me a Menya a yedia. But almost 1 year a for Libya. A day, and ye be binum, ye betcha binum. Open the castle, make my catch was a said, dear Shapa. Nurses, no doctors, no what village, you know. Almost dangerous case here. I'm telling you. Because any partner war now almost think grand choir, you knew me part of one choir, and you knew me over the choir. It is a doctor for a hollow, young forming in a camera. I bad day, no much up from them, I am. It's your master. Front workers, no, Omocha, then so be also. You know what? That's it.
You me a mesmedo asisano pe uba ahomano Eshun. Yemfa inia wisizu so ento aso 0244885140. With me a friend about Jumedino. So hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sammy.
Yes, sir, Chief.
Sammy, Alasan Kaswa.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that's Fati, mommy. Sammy, Asama Eko video. Yari, Abasati, Asam Kasana, the doctors who. Omo I saw Mudia Numuno, Muna Dina, almost a more way. Oh, when you panic Kasana was say, so that I can't get a year or more. Every day, Omono, I was almost about mobile, and so much marche, Yarafono. Nasa Ebia, why not the old mobile? Nasa Okwa, Nasa Yarena Tua, who are Kamka Abandon Yamano, who are the Jana. They are by way the one that do the big piano, everything. The over BIA, it's in the same qua. And the flag government. So I look at now of fear 2 weeks in a year. At the dear quiet, the Maya. And the or Sergeant was said, a birimu, I know your corner, or Sergeant Quenimu. Miss Rami Butasa. What if one more? Yes, I know Mono. What's with you, Bano Muda? Yama Mumu. No, coming from fire away. And for and come over and said, no, I want to Ghana. You are better than I do. Yes, right. And that's how Tamuda, Bogata, Amaye.
Yo, Minia Medosiano play so offer now bar Ahomanis 0244885140. If I last caller now, I feel the calling no about area. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sammy.
Yes, sir, Chief.
Sammy, Femi Abolu.
Yes, sir.
Alaju.
Yes, sir.
Sammy, the majority said, man, with the PTC, now callable for it to say, I'm with you, be no, and my president, man, mama. Delivery na kodo the best say omo use ni ye Sami won say corona yi kuno de bia asefofra bem say health workers e be strong man penny say ombra bonti because enu amene me baba ku eko hospital bi e wo party for nurses the omo bobu wan say ye de yen ka ho ana omo hwe patients obi eju because e hokra po edetimi aba. So who are the frontline workers? A best that's Sami Munkebi, now 13.5 year day to su. And we hear my young ye Juma, that you go fear ye more gas. This is not the time as I buy any what is this situation. Say, Omudi Baba 2 years, doctors to me a pomucho, ye you should more. College, deal with ye doctors, electricity, so yen tissumaye, fuels, tissumaye, Sami, would the Oka, Abai, and Nanakufadu, Sami, Kebi, and Magana for why any Dawson, Sami, Edasi.
Minia Medos and a place over Ahomane so and net anopay. Some idea. My main call for a short break now after in a bar. Yen twasso Fati element chain and techno ye broadcasting who senia yetimi etina studio hanum senia kasane fam from omu na eba ofie ma wotimi tie bi na onso timi contribute our discussion no senia ni nyina isibae no ye de ebrel.
The morning show that brightens your morning with exciting news, great music, great talk, and incisive discussions. This is the Happy Morning Show, Mondays to Fridays on Happy 98.9 FM.
Away, I think Sikafo gentleman capsules. I am a woman. Cassa, I am a woman. I'm a Sikafo gentleman capsules. I'm a woman. Press up when I would need good. I've ɛka bɔ mu ne sikafoɔ garlic capsules no so ɛ anansi akye me ne ho nyɛ me yie ne ade ne nyinaa yɛ history sɛ me ne me fie deɛ ɛyɛ sikafoɔ koro capsules ɛsikafoɔ gentleman capsules ɛna sikafoɔ garlic capsules ɛsikafoɔ koro capsules ɛne ɛsikafoɔ garlic capsules no ɛnyɛ maa pemfoɔ abaatan a wɔma wɔma no foɔ ɛne mmɔfra a wɔne mfie dumienu ɛsikafoɔ gentleman capsules nso ɛmaa ntumi nnum bi ɔbɛrima nso gye sɛ wɔdi 18 years ɛde kɔ ɛwɔ pharmacy chemical ne herbal stores ɛtufo mfrɛ 0244 096465 0244 096465 FDA ahwehwɛ saa adwadie nkratoɔ mu agye atom sɛ ɛyɛ
ɛfiti 1967 high sense ɛda so kura yɛbɔhyɛ mu sɛ yɛdeɛ yɛbɛyɛ home appliances a ɛyɛ papa na ne boɔ ɛda fam ama ankorankora ɛwɔ wiase afa na nyinaa high sense yɛdeɛ deɛ yɛde woahoa yɛ ho no sɛ yɛnneɔma a yɛyɛ no ɛboa nipa ɛwɔ akɔneasa nyinaa so ɛneɛ na mame mu sɛ wɛ ɛdeɛ bɛn saa na wohia refrigerator air conditioner television gas cooker electric cooker iron rice cooker washing machine steamer kettle mobile phone sound system and a blender emohu koraa tutu anamɔ nefa kɔ high sense showroom biam na gyede sɛ wobɛnya deɛ ne boɔ da fam paa tɔ ɛsiane sɛ yɛgye yɛ ho de sɛ yɛnneɔma Sense penny adwumaku a etimi ma 5 years warranty yɛni so wa woni yedi dwa enti yɛnsi wɔn fam na atɔ adeɛ wɔ hɔ na ɛkyine ba asɛm so a yɛhwɛ siesie kama ɛnneɔma ɛyɛ papa ɛnneɔma a ɛfɛ efie nneɔma a ɛnsɛ yɛ nyinam ahoɔden ɛno na high sense yɛyɛ high sense everyday prices for everyday people
So we'll cast a video in Mobile. And yeah, everyone Happy Morning Show. I will happy 98.9 FM. The morning show that brightens your morning with exciting news, great music, great talk, and incisive discussions. This is the Happy Morning Show, Mondays to Fridays on Happy 98.9 FM.
Every office for every year. Oh, Shiram Teura Piawam Fayanga
To the top of the hour 9, Happy 98.9 FM. Okay, so I fell in love with the song. I decided to play it for Raymond Nyamado. Ray, I know me dedicate Emma and then next is Vunina. But men kasa, my men ko Fati honum na on far a tech discussion and there be a DNA channel on far and brain. And then senior radio broadcasting Eshasi and Fati Eddie Brain. Fati.
Hello.
Hey. Hello, they are not sure. Yo, maybe are free bar as broadcasters.
Yo, na anope #GMA Tech Month. Yeah, they brewy na obeso who say radio no krano then ena ebaya. According to history, no first time radio inventor I friend Guglielmo Marconi or the radio first time onya signal in Italy no 1895 until that time no ena onya first signal in Italy na 1895 na by 1899 no until now we show na say 4 years later ena of flash a first wireless signal across English Channel. And 2 years later, after that, or receive letter S to letter S. Yes, telegraph from England to Newfoundland. And you say radio no. Idea a bit to me awake. Now so also I share history of radio na also share inventors of radio a mao edinfo.
Okay.
Guglielmo Marconi no that first.
Okay.
And Alexander Popov so eka ho. Reginald Fassenden so ebim and William W. Ono so eka ho so we share inventors of radio.
Okay.
Na in one movie said that how and a first radio na how did it work?
Yeah.
And almost say or transmit say waves code and instrument or you see na no instrument or you see no more friend radio.
Okay.
Inti eno ena ye be free ye can radio no because of instruments Now radio works by changing sounds or signals into radio waves.
Okay.
Into waves eno ena I travel through air. Utu fi na ye kasa wa ha utumi enya no. Inti a travel object and a radio receiver esesa them back na ababe sound. Into no kasa ekonenam nenam nnwom mfidie mu bebia ane na emu anafe arabe pie wo sound and I say enwom music ayebo wutie no na omumbisa say when na ye first radio nipa etumi koto radio the first time and no 1920 into the first time no 1895 I almost started so more share radio until 1920 and a Western House company apply for and received commercial radio license allow no create BBI from the KDKA. KDK the first radio station officially licensed by government and a bit say or more advertising the sale of radio public no na ushema say radio no na ton be say
okay
what's it bo at that time na be because almost radio became the most desirable item sale.
Okay.
And ubenya radio the cheapest now ubenya no at that time no and as I would buy in this schema $75.
Wow.
And then you may say ordinary normal radio. Na next for no penny customized.
Yeah.
Into per customized one up to $495.
Wow.
Yes, would buy in this schema. Up to $495. And then the crowd pay $495. Our koto radio ana. Inti eno assemble kuswa was say you. Now most say so mu use radio no. Na omo de communication between pilots. Say me fi ha baha and ship captains so mu use radio. Oh walkie talkie no.
Yeah.
Ni na radio ni bia inti no. We receive signal from here to aha and ana omo ede ekasa na bisa say what are the types of radio your conventional FM popular technology in analog radio and MPT 1327 and also the most widely used analog trunking technology and a friend of MPT 1327 and I answer what tetra and also one has become as the world becomes more digital no a number of digital radio technologies have emerged na utumi so echo check say radio nankasa no impacts ben na enya ewo society from 1895 omoshi asisa omudi hu djuma no na we hu say radio became a new form of communication and entertainment na between 1920 and 1950s many radio shows were broadcast and gathering around the radio in the evening was a common form of entertainment and it is that time na TV ba Ghana na GTV na o say when jare aye ma onko hwe bi ni ade no na yi nyina ya kwakogada sa na radio tie ni pa nyina akogada wo one radio wo $75 out to radio nti obi tobia na che say nipa not ponkoso nti na omu nyina o magada na omu etie sa radio no nti no enne no embrenti aha ena medi radio adisuano ebesi nti e was so kai at least ade mienu ba ko say ye started invention no na 1895 Guglielmo Marconi ena oyeye another one say that radio became the most desirable item on sale and the cheapest obenya no $75.
Wow, that's a bit of information out there, Maya and pay. Mikai is showing now free school by Rihanna. And a pesika de Mauno, what the acquire chop and Mao Befi now by Fino, be any Fina. A common tail now to honor will be a son of radio now at that time, SW1. SW1, aha, SW1. Now GBC1 and GBC2. Now Timona will be a bo anchor be now uti baby but Nina FM bar Yenina enjoy and see uti FM baby a free Abedru any and your technology man you get such informative and exciting information the amount and a but you did you and the number said Bebrina na muntimi MP Emba Bonte Emba Kind a year Mumato papers na mon cocaine. But graphic are a year one of the most credible platforms ever my mono. Almost see and can just relax qua. And it's a peer free fee so call a Krumaka graphic. And it's a peer free fee so Quakanam Quahum no paper be ato www. See a new sling now the good applications so a Google Play Store, not a business App Store. And it's our corner so subscribe for 1 month or more 10% discount. For 3 months, or more 15% discount. For 6 months, more 20% discount and beyond. And if you also Google Play Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news. Oko App Store also for Apple for now. No Graphic News Plus. Now also so wako no download, no install, no your payment. No much or 10%, 15%, and 20% discount. Also with me now I enjoy. But are you a pastor and answer? Oh yeah, sorry, utimia now and pay attention because I'm in there because of the ban yentimi enya so yentimi hyehyemu oh sorry but sometimes we not so for be or no the phone now share corner bi no twa no lighting ne kwa poor na so ne logo any honum lower thirds bia any honum no sure also your Facebook live but some na kwenya about bit me enjoy the services of ETV Ghana any Happy FM if you stream live Happy FM if you stream live Facebook if you stream live ETV Ghana ama wa sorry e mani nyina etimi ahwebi enti adenti na won for 02022222055 and 0246 509 146 and 0249 507 429 and paying for ending common now now own have a great service for your congregation wabra and social media nina yishun ye free idea ye the pastor Mensa Otabel and sorry so or the Yankopon asem brain midin edi Samuelishan many Fati Shaibwale any Raymond Yamado any Dijimedi Ebro Emmanuel Akroma Isaac Pastor Thomas Ebenezer Oreni Joe Sanko Niankra Bridget Mensa Omunya and the bo Isaac Kokupoge and Obobo ye Chidoma Dijimedi Ebro and the pay inti ye besan so share nyame fortuna.
Hello, I trust that you are having a good time and they are walking in victory and overcoming and being hopeful